Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dinner and a Game. Let us know if Kessie keeps on getting big and small. Because
God,
we are
I hope
having
not.
some problems with the slobs.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Alright, so Kessie is now regular size. Kessie, center yourself in your camera.
Oh, God.
I had that planned out from the beginning. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dinner and a Game. Thank you so much for joining us for our latest excursion into the incredible... There she goes. There she goes. She's going crazy.
Oh, dang.
But anyway,
Let's go.
welcome back to our next expedition into the incredible world of Eberron.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. No.
And Josh H is in the wrong box.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
Nice.
I can fix that real fast. I get my Joshes
didn't even notice.
confused. So Kessie is going nuts, and Josh H was in the wrong box. There we
I'm
go.
the one with
Just
hair.
have two. Josh can play both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
just
right.
put it in both boxes real fast.
Just make like a 10-second delay so it looks like I'm interacting at different times.
Well, it's too late for that, ladies and gentlemen. It's too
Oh.
late.
Motion
Once
sickness.
again, tonight is Tuesday, and Tuesday means Eberron. So thank you, everyone, for showing up for the game tonight. Josh Runyon is going to be out this evening. He has some things to take care of, but he will be back next week, and we wish him all the best and hope everything's going okay. And we want to tell you we love you, buddy, and we will see you when you get back. So, we are going to go ahead and start the evening by taking care of a few quick announcements. This time I'm trying to do them real fast because I got yelled at. You know who you are, Anthony.
I didn't yell at you. I just said it would be an improvement.
So we, as you guys may have noticed, we have a completely new look. Thank you to the specific person who yelled at me and made me feel bad, Anthony.
You're welcome.
He freaking made these layouts for us, and they are amazing. We are so happy that we had someone who actually knows what they're doing come in and help us and get this taken care of for the layouts. It is great to have it. Oh, Krusty! Stop!
I hate it so much. Why? Why does it keep
I don't know.
happening?
It's a slobs thing. I'm going to look at it. It probably has something to do with NDI. There's probably something I have to do to fix it. We will hope that it doesn't continue to do so for tonight. But anyway, I just love how I yelled at you.
I know.
Like you have
oh,
any
shit,
control
what
over it
did
whatsoever.
I do?
Like you have
How
any
dare
control
you.
over what's happening whatsoever. It's just like, yes,
I was like, oh God, what did I do?
But anyway, so we are going to go ahead and get through these announcements real fast. We apologize for them taking up so much of our precious time. But first off, we're on a new race to capture a new goal in Facebook. It's the race for 8K, and the race for 8K has some unique prizes this time. We have decided to do another two-pronged attack on the race for 8K. We're giving away two different prizes. The first prize is and they're going to be scrolling through in the center column, but the first prize is the limited edition collector's cover of the Vox Machina Volume 2 Origin Stories trade paperback. We've already ordered it. It's on its way here, along with my copy. And we're going to be putting that one up as one of the two prizes we're giving away for 8K. The other prize is it's a single prize, but it's in two separate segments, and that is we're giving away two of the special edition copies of the RPGs. Yes, RPGs. Of the books for the two latest storylines for the official Wizards of the Coast RPGs for Dungeons and Dragons. So what that basically entails is we're getting you a copy of The Descent into Avernus with the special edition cover, and a copy of the new campaign, which is not Neverwinter Nights. I keep on getting confused. Icewind Dale.
Icewind Dale.
The Icewind Dale Saga. So that is going to be going out to another lucky winner. So we're going to have two winners for one prize. So once again, one winner is going to get the limited edition copy of the Vox Machina trade paperback with a special cover, and the other winner is going to get both the two new storyline books for the new, both the Icewind Dale adventure, which is going to be the current season of Dungeons and Dragons, and last season's special edition cover of the Avernus storyline. So both of those are going to go out to one winner as well. So we're going to have 2 winners, 1 contest. Go to the page, like, follow, and share out the contest, which is on the page, and I'm going to pin it as soon as we go over the next contests, which are on Twitter or Twitch. Twitter, Twitch. Like we'll do everything with Twitter. Kessie, since you're exploding and imploding, do you want to do the Twitch contests?
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
get you the
I
numbers real
mean,
quick.
because I love it. Yeah, like it's totally fine.
I'm totally fine with this.
So we have our 2 Twitch contests. I keep seeing my face do it, and it's freaking me out.
It's not your face though; it's the entire screen's doing it.
Well, yeah, but it's like my face just like all of a sudden fills like half the screen. I don't like that. Anyway, so the first one is for followers. It's to get us to 200 followers. We are currently at 133. There is a Facebook post that if you go to our Facebook and share that post, you'll be entered to win a set of miniatures with the 3 heroes and then a whole bar scene. These really beautiful minis, and they're scrolling through right now. I can see them. I know it's delayed though, so it's like they'll come back around. But
they'll come back around.
and then they'll come back around.
Sometime.
Then the second contest is for our subscribers. We have a set of the core books for D&D, the Player's Hand Guide, Dungeon Master's Guide, and the Monster Manual in the collector's edition set with the sleeve and the DM screen. And we will be giving those away to one of our subscribers on September 5th on Dinner and a Game. So we will announce that then. So if you subscribe to us before September 5th, you'll be able to try and win that.
Alrighty, so thank you very much, Kessie. And the next thing we want to go over real quick is our Extra Life campaign. We are still working hard to go ahead and max out the donations to Extra Life. We are sitting, let me see, after Philip last week was offered to give out an extra $100, $150 if someone made a single $100 contribution, but a minimum $100. I think we only got one person, and that was me, who contributed $50 to the campaign. So we are going to
Jasmine did too.
No, that was last time. I don't think Jasmine was watching this time. She actually was a good girl and went to sleep instead of staying up all night watching us.
Right.
But right now, as we sit on Extra Life, we are sitting at $725, which is freaking amazing out of 2,000. So we are looking at a total goal of $2,000 for our campaign. We are sitting at $725 for donations. So we only have we literally only have to collect another $1,075, and we have until November 7th, which is a very special day because it is my beautiful wife's birthday. So for a birthday present for her, we're trying to make sure that we blow this out of the water. Not just that we hit the mark, but that we exceed the goal and we blow this whole entire thing out of the water. And if you guys all can contribute something to this, as a group, Dinner and a Game has already contributed $250 to the cause. So if you guys can come in and pitch up whatever you can, $5, $10, it doesn't matter. Extra Life's an amazing charity. They do work for children. All the contributions go towards supporting children's hospitals, and we all know what type of work those places do. I mean, they're charity hospitals. They try and do their best to, make sure that the kids have the treatments they need, even if they can't afford them. It's an incredible good cause. Please, if you can, contribute. We will appreciate it. They will appreciate it. And it's a way for gamers to give back to their gaming community in a way that, makes an incredible difference in people's lives. So if you guys can go ahead and give to that, we would greatly appreciate it. The Extra Life campaign is up in chat, and it is scrolling by. No, it's actually just up in chat. I forgot. I didn't have that. I need to put that screen up on these. There's something I can go up there. But the Extra Life donation information is in chat, and if you can donate to that, we would love for you to have you contribute to it. We would appreciate the help getting us over the edge, and we really, really believe in this cause, which is why we've contributed so much to it already. So that is Extra Life. We had that. Now the store of the week this week is, I forgot the name of the store. Um,
Was that a cat?
no, that was me.
It sounded like you were purring, Ray.
Montags.
No, it's
Whoa.
not Montags. Oh, it is
No?
Montags. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Chris-
Yes, it is
Chris
Montags.
was wrong.
My apologies. Montags in Pearland, Texas. It is a great store in the Pearland, Texas area, which is just south of Houston, between Houston and Galveston. Montags is a store that's actually been around for quite a while. It's got a good history in the local area. They provide support to the gamers in the local area by providing a place to play. They host all type of games there. It is strictly a gaming store. There's no comics, but it is one of those rare finds where you find a community that is, all. The Montags is really just about supporting the gaming community. So if you can, they are offering curbside pickup. So if you don't want to go in the store, you can still get product from them. You can order it and they'll bring it out to you. They are practicing social distancing. They are not running any events until after COVID is cleared out, and they are requiring masks for in-store visits. So please, if you can, support your local game stores. I mean, they are the lifeblood of our community. They're what give people a home who don't have don't have room in their place to play, or like have roommates who don't games, that type of thing. They give you a place to be. They're a place, their home. And even though Jessica and I, we have, we usually have a place to play and everything like that, we always try and game somewhat in the local game store, usually running Adventures League and stuff like that, just trying to give back to the community itself. Because without these game stores, we wouldn't have the community that we have right now. So we want to make sure they survive the COVID situation. We want to give them all the love we can. So if you can, please go and buy from your local game store, support your local game store, and keep the community going throughout this crisis. That way we will have some place to come back to when we're ready to actually get out of our houses and go back out into the world, which, is going to happen. I swear. Please let it happen soon. But yeah, I know it's going to happen someday. It's a guarantee. But we're doing our best to make sure this happens. And as part of that, with all of our prizes, what we're going to be doing is with those two games, the gaming books that we ordered. Now, the Critical Role book, obviously, we had to order from Critical Role's website. That's just the way it is. That they don't distribute that book in the stores. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and every single time we have prizes in store for a game, we are going to actually take those prizes from local game stores, order them from them, and either have you pick them up in the game store if they have curbside pickup or something like that, or we're gonna, if they can, and some stores are doing it, we're gonna do online ordering to where the game stores will be sending you the products that you guys wanted for the prizes. And this is something that we are very, 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 very serious about. We want to make sure that these game stores stay alive and help support the local community. And this is our own little way of trying to make sure that happens. So, like we said, if you can order from your local game stores and pick it up from local game stores, or if they will go ahead and ship it to you, do so. We know things are cheaper on Amazon, folks. This is not about money. This is about supporting your community. So do what you can. All right. Enough of the berating. I'm sorry to make it sound negative, but we need to support our local game communities as best as we can to make sure they survive this and are there for us. And so, in order for them to be there for us, we got to be there for them. So, in the meantime, I did it in under 20 minutes.
Woo.
Talked really fast.
I am so proud of you, Ray.
Yay!
Shaved 10 minutes off.
You're right. It's a lot to get through.
It is.
All right,
Absolutely.
so now let's go ahead and get down to brass tacks, shall we? Tonight is Eberron, and Eberron means lots of explosions, lots of chaos, and apparently getting ambushed quite often. But when you guys left off, you had just recovered from the ambush of the Dask hit team. Apparently, they weren't sent out to kill you, however. They are sent out to teach you a very valuable lesson. So, you guys said that you guys had suffered quite a bit at their hands, and you guys had some of you said that you were gonna head back to the inn. I think you're gonna go crawl back through the tunnel.
No, I think we were gonna work our way up to start
The
get
process.
our
of-
stuff.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Started.
I understand. So, you guys start. You're in the bowels of the factory, the munitions factory. Well, it's not a munitions factory. That requires firearms. No, this is a weapons factory, an armory. So you guys are in the bowels of the armory, and you begin your walking through it, and you're trying to find a way out. There is a. We just lost. There, she's back. That was odd. But yeah, Amber Alert. That's why. So you guys are inside the depths of the weapons factory and the forges, as it's known, and you were trying to find your way up. It is quite a labyrinth, and the area you're in is pretty much no longer utilized. It looked like a big storage area, and apparently these worms, you can follow the tracks. Apparently this worm has been crawling in and out of this area for quite a while. You see other holes punched in the walls where it had been going through other places. Is anyone here have survival as like an innate ability type things, a skill?
Well, technically,
I am proficient in survival.
Technically, I'm half proficient in everything.
Well, yes. You're a bard, so jack of all trades makes you fairly heavy on the skills. But I was just asking if like it's someone. I was asking more along the lines of if someone had it as like this is something that they do on a regular basis.
I mean, I'm proficient, but
I'm sorry, I had a moment with my phone. What are we talking about?
I was asking
the curses of using my phone for my camera. There was an Amber Alert, and it fucked everything up.
Oh yeah, Meg. The bards are incredibly useful when it comes to the fact that they basically have every single skill. They're basically kind of proficient in everything. So it's an incredibly handy thing to have. But what I was trying to say is, does anyone actually actively practice the art of tracking?
Oh no. Nope.
Nope.
I don't think that dude would be very. I don't think that he would be a tracker. Yeah. He's a city boy.
Bastion would, but he's not here.
Yes. All right, so. So what we're going to do is you guys are moving through the area. You guys start heading up through, and you're basically trying to just find a way out. Eventually, you do find a flight of stairs that goes up, and the stairs lead up into a larger hallway. You can go left or right from the top of the stairs, and you see numerous doors along it. As you're moving through this hallway, you notice that there are, as you come up into the hallway, those of you who don't have dark vision. Actually, no, you guys all have goggles of night, so it's no problem. But as you walk up into... What?
Nothing, apparently.
What?
Nothing. Someone just...
Is there something wrong?
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Is that your best shirt ever?
This was a gift to my wife, and she refuses to wear it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just noticed. Okay.
Oh man.
To be fair, I was hyping up this gift for weeks, and she thought I was proposing. So.
Oh my god.
And then I presented this.
Oh no.
Then were you forced to immediately propose afterwards?
No, I still waited.
Oh man.
Well, it's a testament to your love that it survived that shirt.
Yes.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Here we go.
So anyway, as I said, you come up a flight of stairs. You come up into a hallway. There's doors lining either side, but at the very far end of either end of the hallway are a set of double doors. The ones to your left, as you're facing out from the stairwell, there are dark. There's glass windows in the top of each one, and the windows are darkened. But the ones to your right, there is light coming in. And like I said, there's about a dozen doors up and down this hallway. The hallway is about 80 feet long.
So hold on. You said to the left it's dark, and to the right there's light.
Yes. Yep.
Is it going outside the lights, or
no,
is it
no,
just
it's like
more...
there's two glass panes in either door on either end of the hallway. There's no glass panes in the doors facing out into the hallway along the hallway, but at the ends of the hallway there's a set of double doors at either end. and the double doors have glass panes in the doors. Okay, it's small little glass panes you can peek through. And the ones to your left, the glass panes are darkened. There's no light coming out of them. But to your right, there is light coming out of the glass panes.
Well, using my expert detective skills, I believe we should go towards the light.
Maybe we should look through the window first. Will you boost me up there?
Sure.
I just don't think I'm tall enough to get up there, I assume.
No,
Yes,
it's about 4.5, 5 feet off the ground, so no, you're not, unfortunately. It's not made for goblin observations, apparently.
So he'll start, like, jumping. Like,
So I'm taking you're walking it down towards the door.
Correct, yes. Dude, you look strapping. Perhaps you could help our young artificer here up.
Yeah, dude looks definitely fairly distraught with the recent encounter. He's not like, he's preoccupied. He's not like, but as you say this, he kind of goes up, picks up powder, really not kind of shittily. Like he picks him up like as much as a scruff of your neck could, and just kind of just lifts you up.
Careful with the coat, please.
So you're strangling a little bit because your armor is now riding up into your throat. But he definitely easily hoists you off the ground, and you can see through the window. Ahead of you, you see a very large room that has what appears to be directly across from you. There is what appears to be a complete forge setup, but the forge itself is not lit. To the left of the door, there's another forge set up. So this door comes in right beside one of the forges, and then you can see that there's beside that forge that's directly across from the doors, there's another forge just a little bit down and to the left of that, and then you can't really see any farther than that. But if this seems to be a pattern, this seems to be a workroom. And from your left, there is a glow coming from probably a lit forge further down the line.
I think we're supposed to go this way. Please put me down.
I just release. I don't even put him down, and I open the door.
Well, it's not a very long fall, so you basically just land on your feet. And you didn't spike him or anything, so he's fine.
I help Powder up. There you are.
So you open the door.
I help kind of dust them off a little bit.
And the door opens up into a huge room. It's about 50 feet across. On either side of the room, going all the way down both walls of the room, there are forge stations. Each one of them has their own stack going out. All the tools are leaned up against, are in their racks. The stations are covered in quite a bit of dust. There is, as you come into the room and look down towards the end of the room, there are a grand total of 7 stations on either side of the room. And at the very end of the room, there is a large station against the far wall. And you can see that once again, at the end of the room, there is a set of double doors on either end of the room to either side of that large forge station at the end of the room. So the forge station, this is a 50-foot wall down there. And by the way, this room is roughly about 175 feet long. So this is like a gigantic room. And you can tell
Connor just looks around in awe.
It's brick walls, and there is a wooden roof above, and the stacks for each one of the forges go up through the roof.
Well,
and there is a lit forge down at the end of the room, and there seems to be there's 5 or 6 figures standing around the forge.
Yeah, I head towards there, and I say, I think these are our people.
Indeed.
Or it's another ambush, so, if it's par for the course. If things are how have been, then it's definitely another ambush, but I hope it's not.
Well, we can see them, so... if it's going to be an ambush, they're not being very ambushy about it.
Ambushy?
So, ambushy, yes.
Ambush.
That's a good word.
I think that is the appropriate.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. So, well, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you go walking down, and ahead of you, you see that there is five figures. The first one is what looks to be a gnome. He is wearing a leather apron, a white undershirt that is severely stained and torn. He has what looks to be some kind of goggles pulled up over his head. He has silvery white hair. He's a little bit tall for a gnome. He's standing a little bit over 4 feet tall, and he basically is, for a gnome, he is like cut. His arms are bulging with muscle. He's like just really built. Gnomes are known to be very slight and very graceful, but he looks like he has put the time in the gym. He looks like everything is ripped about him. Standing directly to his left, there is a female dwarf. She is in similar attire, except her right hand, instead of being an actual hand, is what looks to be some kind of hinged and pneumatic device. So it's designed to move and rotate, but it doesn't look like a hand. It just has an odd attachment at the end of it. And so she's directly to his right. Standing behind them, looming over them, is a huge half-orc. He has no shirt on, wearing a leather apron. Once again, he is corded muscle, and he basically has a huge number of scars all over his body. And he basically has a ring of hair, like his hair is receding. He looks older. And he also has one eye that's missing. There's a huge scar over his eye where his eye should be, but he wears no eye patch, or just an empty socket. And there is also 2 other people standing behind them. They both look much younger. One of them is a human male. He is in a much cleaner looking apron, a white shirt, and he looks very clean cut. And the other one is what appears to be an elven female. Her head is completely shaved bald. She has tattoos all over her head, and she basically is standing there, and she's kind of leaning up against the anvil that's been that one of the working anvils there, and she is once again in the same leather apron. Instead of having some kind of white shirt on, though, she's like wearing this white halter top, and her arms are out and bare, and you can see that there is like little scars all up and down her arms, and so they're all standing around. And as you come walking up, the gnome kind of steps forward, and he says, Master Corin Grandshare, I suppose you're the ones we're waiting for.
Absolutely. We took the scenic route. Hope you don't mind. We were invited in by this magnificent purple monstrosity.
Yes, that thing. And he looks over at the elf, and she's like, "What? It got away."
No matter. Yes, we are the powder kegs, +1, I suppose. Pleasure. I'm Xander Cobwood.
Xander looks at you. He's like, he kind of like looks you all over, and he walks around. He starts walking around the group in kind of a wide loop, and you see the female dwarf kind of like sighs and rolls her eyes a little bit, and he walks around. And you can see that he looks like he's sizing you up, looking each one of you up and down. And
whenever he gets like right next to me, I just kind of snarl at him, like those big tusks and everything coming out.
He kind of looks at you, and he kind of chuckles when you snarl. And he kind of walks around, and he's like, all right. So you're the reason that we actually get to practice our trade. So we're not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, are we? And he kind of looks back at everyone else, and they kind of like, the dwarf shrugs. The half-orc kind of like nods very solemnly. The other 2 are kind of like just looking up expectantly, looking around. They're very excited, and he kind of steps up to you, Xander, and he says, "So, we've been given a task. We've been told that we're to create signature items for you. Items that are supposed to unlock your true potential. Do you understand what this means?
Well, I certainly hope it's what I think it means.
What do you think it means?
You're going to make us some magnificent items that are going to help us grow as people and friends. No.
What the hell have you been smoking,
The real power
son?
was friendship all along.
All along.
Care Bear
Yes.
stare.
Oh god.
Gross.
Everyone present your tummies.
I was about to, but I was like, no.
No, no,
No, because then you have to remove that shirt, and that's just not going to happen.
That's where all of our ratings is coming from, is this shirt.
Definitely, for sure.
So, no, but he kind of looks at you and he says, "Oh, this thing with ABO." So he says, "No, that's not what I'm saying. I had hope, but now it's gone." He says, "What I'm saying is we're going to make you items that are going to make you legends. You are already showing promise if you've caught the eye of our master. You're already on your way. What we're going to present you with is the ability to take everything that you are and sum it up in one thing that will come to represent you. These items are not meant to be utilized until something better comes along. These items are meant to be everything you will need for as long as you have need of them. They will become your signature. They will become your nom de plume. Whenever anyone thinks of you, they will not be able to think of you without thinking of these. Now, in order to do that, an unfortunately long process is involved, which will take up quite a bit of our time. But since we're not working anymore, time's all we have. So, what I'm going to need is I'm going to need anything and everything you all can give me about what you are trying to accomplish as a hero. So, we're going to assign each one of you to one of my apprentices. And he kind of looks over at Bastion, who's kind of hanging towards the back. He said, "Except for you. He says, we have someone coming down who wants to speak with you directly. So, we're going to give you the day off. Let you go rest in the hotel." He says, "Because the person who is going to be working on your item has requested the opportunity to do so." Bastion kind of like, he looks around and he's you can tell he's trying to seem nonplussed. He kind of shrugs his shoulders, and but you can all you've gotten to know him well enough that he's not enjoying this situation one bit. Not knowing who is coming to meet him is not something he likes. So,
No, I know Bastion.
I'm sorry, what, baby? I can barely hear you again.
Yeah.
Damn. How about now?
It's a little better.
Now?
Yeah, it's still the same. Your headphone's down, right?
Yeah.
Are you on the mic headphone from your headset, or are you on the mic from the camera?
I'm on the mic from the headset.
Yeah, I'm about to get you a new headset because I think you destroyed that one already.
Might I recommend?
I know. I'm going to get one.
An actual microphone?
Of course.
Oh, yeah. No, an actual microphone is definitely the way to go. In fact, that's what I probably should do. I'm going to use my wife as a guinea pig, and I'm going to order the new mic and headset that I wanted to order for everyone else. And
I'll
she's going to
send
be the guinea
you
pig.
the one
Huh?
that I have. I'll send you the one that I have.
Sure, cool. All right, so anyway, so nope. That is, by the way, Josh Runyon should be DM Daddy Boy, if I believe I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. So.
Well, I was going to say, I figured that out when he made the comment about me inviting him into the bathroom whenever I was taking a bath.
So give Powder a 1911. But anyway, so you guys are standing there, and he says, so, he says, you, and he points at Bastion, he says, you can go. He's like, we're going to be busy enough without having to have you wandering around, knocking things over, and getting into things you shouldn't. So you go back to the hotel. We'll send your friends back when they're done. And he kind of looks at the rest of you. But the rest of you, you have work to do. And he says, he kind of looks all of you over, and he kind of looks at Xander, and he says, I'll take this one. He seems incredibly annoying and would drive the rest of you crazy.
Some would say annoying,
like him already.
others might say charming.
He says,
Yeah, a little bit of both. It's a mixture.
And he says,
Yeah.
the half-orc kind of steps up to you, dude, and he kind of, with his one eye, he kind of regards you in a very calm manner, and he says, and he looks at you and he says, it would be an honor to serve you, cousin. Would you allow me?
And he's just kind of like, he kind of pushes his thought process aside for a little bit, just to kind of honor this bit of just to honor this honor, I guess, for lack of a better term, and goes, all right, let's get to work.
This is very well. Follow me. And he begins walking off towards another station, one of the forging stations. The dwarf comes walking up to you, Astrid, and she says, she kind of looks you up and down, and she looks at you and says, well, now, you don't seem to carry much.
I like to travel light.
Looks at her and is like, is that a stick?
It's a staff.
Right, I said that, a stick. Now, that never do. We're going to have to make some improvements. Come with me, lass. We'll see what we can do. Carrying around a stick and expecting to survive. And she goes walking off towards another station.
Okay, nope. Mm-hmm. Okay.
The the young gentleman comes walking up to you, Powder.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of he looks down at you and he says, I think I recognize your items. He says, maybe this won't be so much as a job, so much as a collaboration, perhaps?
That's what I figured. I wanted to be very involved in the process. I was promised to be involved in the process.
Absolutely. He says, well, you're in luck. I've just reached journeyman status, so if there's anyone who knows the master's ways, it's I. So, come with me. We're going to start drawing out some plans. I think I've already got some ideas, but I want to hear what you have.
Wonderful.
And finally, the elf kind of pushes off the anvil she was leaning on, and she walks up and she kind of squats down in front of Joey. She kind of tilts her head to one side. She says, tilts her head to the other side. Huh. Looks you in the eyes and says, huh?
I try to stealth.
It's not a magical ability. It's not invisibility. You're standing right there. She kind of looks at you and she says, so, I'm kind of perplexed. I honestly don't know what to do with you. You're very small, but I can tell you've got a lot of resource in you, a lot of gumption. But I don't know exactly how to bring that out. We're gonna have to talk. Here, follow me. And she stands up and she starts walking over to another workstation. Now, as each one of them walk up to one of the workstations, and the workstations are pretty spread out across the way, so they're pretty far away from each other. You guys, the forges, just as they walk up, all the forges light up and start heating up. Each one of them, beside each forge, or against the wall beside the forge, on one side there is a rack of tools. All the different tools that an artisan would need for their craft. On the other side of the forge, there is a large desk on each one that's more like a workbench / desk, and it has a stool on it, and there's a chair beside the stool. So she goes, each one of them goes up, and they hop up into the stool, and they sit down, and like the gnome who is with you, Xander, he pulls down a scroll and a quill, and he begins setting out all his writing and drawing utensils. He pulls down a couple of charcoal pencils. Dude, the orc who's half orc who's escorting you, he basically pulls out as he's walking over, he pulls a small leather-bound journal out of his own belt pouch, and he kind of opens it up, and he begins pulling down a lot of instruments, measuring instruments like calipers and everything like that, and he begins putting them out on the table. Astrid, the dwarf who brings you over there, she goes up to the desk, she opens a drawer, she pulls out this huge leather-bound book that she drops onto the top of the desk and makes an audible thud, and she flips it open, and the book looks like it's almost ready to fall apart. The pages are sticking out of it, the leather-bound cover is burnt, scratched, everything like that. Each one of the pages, as she's flipping through them, looks like it's covered in scrawl and chicken scratch. You can't make out any of it. Number one, it's all written in Dwarvish. Number two, it's looks like it's shorthand. It's just completely chaos. And so that but she flips through it and she gets to an open page and she kind of sits at you and she spins on the stool and she kind of sits at you and she says, "Sit down." Powder. The young man takes you to a station. The station is immaculate. The desk is completely cleaned off. He pulls out what looks to be a small leather binder out of the desk, and he puts the binder down, and he basically opens it up, and he's like, "I've been really excited about this. We're going to have to do a lot of thinking to get to exactly what you want, but I guarantee you, working together, we will make an item that is beyond compare and will be tailored to your specific needs." So Joey, you follow the elf over to her station. The desk at her station looks like a piece of art. It has been hand tooled, hand scrolled. It is designed to look like it's basically been carved with these flat planar angles on it, and it makes it look like almost like a piece of abstract art because of all the different facets on the desk. And the surface of the desk has been polished off smooth. She goes over there and she kind of instead of sitting in the stool, she jumps up on the desk and she pats the stool. She's like, "Up here, sit up here."
I hop up.
Okay, you hop on the stool and she kind of looks at you and she reaches out, she reaches down between your legs and grabs the stool and kind of spins you around. And she's like, you hold the back of the stool and she's spinning around looking at this. She's like, And she spins you back around to face her. She's like, "All right, let's begin." So, what I want from you guys at this time is you guys are each been given or been described what this process is going to be and what you guys are looking to do. And you've all given me most of you give me some ideas of what you want to accomplish with this. Like Astrid, I know what you're looking at and what you want. Xander, I know what you want as well, and what you're looking to gain out of it. Powder, we've talked about what you're looking at, and your current wants are we're gonna expand on that a little bit because it's a little bit more than what you've asked for. But dude, you don't even know what exactly they're talking about at this point. You heard them talking about
no idea what's going on,
but you have no idea what's going on at this point. And
I'm just here by association at this point,
yes,
right?
Yep. And Joey, did you have any idea what you would want out of this process? It's kind of funny. The one person I live with, and I didn't even we didn't even talk about it.
I have no idea.
Gotcha. All right. When she goes over to, okay, so let's go back over to, let's go to Xander now. So Xander, the gnome sitting in front of you, kind of is like looking at you, and it looks almost, he's kind of leaning on the desk with one elbow, and he's almost like glaring at you. And he says, "All right, you're a bard. Let me guess, you want a great sword."
Oh, I was thinking a mall. They're just so terribly fashionable. As I pull my fiddle or my very exquisite violin off of my back, and then, for the first time, I guess, since he's in it, my face gets very serious. What I want to be able to control the battlefield. I want to inspire my allies, and I want to make my enemies tremble with fear. I do not want to be opposed, if that makes sense.
So, this piece, and he gestures to the fiddle, he's like, "is very exquisite. Is it exquisite enough to become your signature? Or would you like me to make you something beyond compare?"
This violin was very dear to me as a child. It was it was a gateway to another world I was not allowed to be a part of. However, this does not represent me anymore. I am no longer a caged bird, and so this no longer represents me.
Strong statement. He says, "Will this be the form that you wish your signature to take? A violin?"
Yes.
Very well.
Unless you can think of something more suiting.
I assume that as a plier of your trade, that you are a master of all instruments.
Most, of course.
He says, "Very well." He's like, "We can definitely move along with a violin. The shaping of wood."
Well, hold on. Before we do that, is there a way to make it more, let's say, brimming with electricity?
I like the way
Just
you
getting
think,
AC/DC vibes right now.
I think that we can put that potential into it. He says, "But right now, let's concentrate on making sure that we have some basic function first.
Of course.
Once we have the form, then the functions will follow. And once the form and the function are aligned, then we can begin with the enhancements."
Of course.
It is. But all in all, I think we have an understanding. It says this process, as I said, is going to be unfortunately extensive. You and your friends are going to need to acquire something for us. But let's let the others see what will be necessary.
Naturally.
Very well. Astrid, you're sitting there with the young dwarven woman, and she kind of looks you up and down again, and she says, "All right, lass, this is a very, I mean, I know I've heard you're a monk. You do things with a stick." He says, "But I also heard that you had displayed some other abilities,
That's true.
almost arcane in nature. Is that about sum it up?"
Yeah, I guess you could say it that way.
So, is there a way you think that maybe instead of just carrying around a stick, you could carry around something that enhances that ability?
Possibly.
Would you be willing for me to create something like that for you? Its initial abilities will be limited around that ability of yours.
Hmm.
But once you understand its power and you understand your own, I think you'll be very happy with what it can do for you aside from that.
I like this idea. Can we make it a stick that I can hit people with still?
I don't think there's any other type of stick. Anything else would
All
probably
right.
be a wand.
Yep.
And she says, the only difference is I don't work in wood.
Doesn't have to be wood.
Very well. And I do have a signature that I like to put on a lot of my blades and a lot of my weapons. And I think I know how to do it with yours. He says, my weapons sing. I think you'll like it.
I think this sounds interesting.
She hops down off the stool and she puts out his hand and says, blaze burn bright.
Astrid.
She kind of stops a second. Astrid.
That's it.
Astrid it is then. Won't be hard to remember. She says, all right, we're going to start working, but we have to wait for the others to get through their little talks. We've got a lot to discuss, though, so we have some time to kill. So, Joey.
Yes. Hello?
I'm right here. Good lord.
I think she was
No,
making sure
I-
her mic worked.
Actually, your
that
mic's
I'm
working
here.
really good.
Yeah, it's
I
perfect
just
now.
came back.
Woohoo! Her mic works like a champ now.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Because she had to yell at me.
No, my computer rebooted itself, so I just got back.
It's still
See
doing
how
that.
whenever we yell at you, Ray, things get fixed?
I see. Yeah, see, there you go.
Yep.
Did it blue screen?
Yeah.
Did you get the code?
No, I just rushed to get back
I
in
understand.
because
That's okay.
we're
I know. All right.
doing
So
something.
the young woman standing over, the young elf sitting on the desk in front of you is still looking at you. She's like, "I just get this. I'm lost, and I'm trying to find my way back here." She says, "I don't find a way to feel that you don't seem to have a focus. What do you? Why are you with these other people? What brings you to them? What brings you out into the world?"
I don't want to work with my family.
Well, I don't know exactly what that entails, but I can understand her wanting to not be forced into something. Huh. I think I might have an idea.
It's the whole, I'm supposed to do what my mom did, same thing my grandma did, same thing her grandma did, and I don't feel like it. I want my own future with this guy.
Well, I can't do anything about that. I'm a smith, not a magician. But I understand a want to establish your own, to get out, and make your own way. It's not every day you see an elf that wields a blacksmith's hammer.
True.
Let's talk, you and I. I have some ideas. I think that whatever you need, it should be something that is going to represent your sense of independence and your want not only to keep yourself a strong and independent person, but to protect your friends and make sure that they themselves have that right to independence as well.
That would be awesome.
It's like, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're agreed then. Now we just got to figure out what that is. But that's half the fun, isn't it? It's like, we'll talk.
Okay.
We've got a place to start from.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. So, dude.
Yes, sir.
The half-orc in front of you, he's standing there and he has that little journal out, and he kind of looks at you and he says, "You are one of the men. You are one of my cousins whose temper is his fuel. Yes."
That can be. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Very well. It is no small thing to take this burden upon yourself, to be one who lets his rage push him through most situations. Says it can be a hard life. When you are in battle, you take wounds that others would fall from. I have heard that you are I heard from the fight previously that you were able to wade through blows that most would not be able to survive. Is this accurate?
I'd ask you a question. Do you know who? Do you know who that was? Previously in the room across the hall.
All we know for sure is that alarms went off when you arrived. And they weren't the alarms of someone breaking in through the worm tunnels. They were the alarms of someone using a spell to gain access to our sanctum.
Did somebody use a spell? I don't remember that.
None of you did.
Oh, fuck.
He says, so I would think that whoever they were, they spent a lot of resources to find you all.
Does the group of orcs in the hall, they're stationed here, correct?
No, they have nothing to do with this place.
Okay. Very well. I'm gonna look. I look around. Everybody's just kind of like talking to their. Okay. All right. Go on. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it is perfectly understandable. From what we understood from the one globe we got to function when we were trying to find out what was happening below, he said you went through quite an ordeal. You seemed to relish the challenge.
Just kind of nods his head.
And you seem to only get upset when you realize that the other contemporaries you were traveling with were not doing as well as you. Not that you're upset by their becoming injured and falling. You are more upset that you were not present. I recognize the difference between rage and anguish.
Silence.
He says, everyone who follows your path seeks that glory in battle. It's like, I would see to give you aid in finding that ability to be at that right place at that right moment. Is this something that you would be interested in helping me accomplish?
He thinks for a second and he goes, "Can you hold that thought?" And he looks around and he's going to try to sneak back to that same room that those other orcs are in.
That's a ways away, but
how far away? I thought it was just the hallway, wasn't it?
No, it's down the hallway, and then you were traveling through the lower portion for a little bit until you found the staircase.
Oh, I misinterpreted that.
No,
Key states.
You can that's okay. You can find your way back easy enough. It wasn't like it was a maze.
My main thing is while everybody's distracted, I try to slip away.
Okay. He says he kind of looks at you and he says,
I stop and I go like you keep doing your thing,
no,
and I will.
He looks at you and he kind of
be
looks
right back.
No, he looks at you and he says, "You have more complications, I think, than the others do. If you wish, we can talk in a bit."
That would be great.
It's obvious there's something weighing on you.
Yeah, let's do that. And he kind of steps away. Do you want me to roll for stealth or anything like that? I definitely don't want them to realize I'm gone.
Okay, yeah, then you're gonna have to roll for stealth.
Until I'm gone, basically.
Until I'm gone. Until I'm gone.
Do I get any bonuses from them being distracted?
I will give you advantage on the roll.
Cool.
Let me uncover the tray.
Nice. Ooh.
Nice. All right, so since everyone is distracted, I'm not going to give anyone an active perception check, but I think that beats everyone's passive perceptions, correct? No one has a 20 passive perception.
I was going to say a level 5. I really hope nobody has a 20 as a passive perception.
Nope, mine is
only if you have I don't know, observant
or something equally obnoxious. Observant is one of the worst feats in the game. I hate it.
No, luck is the worst feat in the game for a DM.
Luck is bad. Observant means literally they can find any trap, any hidden door, anything with no effort whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And no one can surprise them. No one can get the jump on them. It is the most annoying thing in the world. But anyway, so next level I'll have it. So he says, so you head out, you move down the corridors. It's very, very easy to find your way back, mainly because you guys disturbed the dust quite a bit. So you quickly find your way back to the area where you guys had the fight. There are no bodies, no nothing. It is just there's no blood stains and everything like that, but there is no bodies, no nothing.
Okay. How long did this take, by the way, to get there?
Maybe because remember before you were kind of just searching. Each one of you was looking in different directions. You were trying to find a way out, so it took you more time. This was more like I'm just running right back along the path we made. So it took you maybe 7-8 minutes to get down here.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you're trying to hurry too.
Yes, absolutely. I'm just.
So you're kind of at a light jog.
So I go and I stand right where Joey went unconscious. I'm just looking around. Do I see anything?
Not really. I mean, you see maybe a couple of arrows from the guys who had their bows out and then fell. You know, they didn't bother to pick up the loose arrows or anything like that. There might still be a bow laying on the ground, that type of thing.
Just gonna look around the darkened room. Where are you? I know you're here.
You hear nothing.
Go to the. So there's just the arrows in the walls. There's nothing else like that. Nothing else from the troop that might have they have left behind in some way.
No, I mean nothing more significant than that.
Take an arrow.
Okay. If you're looking for something personal, the bow might be better.
Oh, you did find there was a bow. I'm
yeah,
so
there was
sorry.
a bow.
Yeah, I grabbed the bow.
Because remember, you killed 4 or 5 of those archers, and that means that there was fewer people to take away bodies when they left.
Is there any blood on the ground still?
There is quite a bit.
Take out just like a utility knife, scrape it up, throw it in like a parchment, fold it down, put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Start making my way back.
No problem. It's gonna that only took you a couple of minutes. So round trip, you're gonna be gone maybe 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Powder, you're sitting there with this young gentleman, and you basically spend a few minutes, and he asks to see the items you've been able to create so far. And he kind of like you present your guns to him, and he is like, looking them over. He's like appraising them. He's giving you he's giving you kind of a critique, but it's more like he's asking you a lot of questions about them. How does this function? What was your purpose for putting this design place in here? Why did you make this item look here? Would this be more efficient? What did you do? Why did you do this? And he spent like 5 minutes just and rapid fire. Like you barely have time to answer each question as he asks another. And then he kind of stops and he says, actually, to be honest, with the way that you've already been able to craft these items and with the abilities you have, I don't think you need a signature weapon.
I was going to suggest the same thing. I've got plenty of weapons at my disposal.
Your arsenal is going to be quite formidable. I think what you need is more protection.
That would be great.
He says, what are you familiar with wearing when it comes to armor? I know that some people who practice the arcane are very, very limited in their abilities within the martial field. So some of them don't even get to wear armor at all. It just gets in the way.
Well, I come from a mercenary family and very well equipped, so I wear scale mail usually. But I could wear anything as heavy as half plate.
He's like, that's something I haven't done in some time. He says, so, half plate, but you're still, you're small, which I'm assuming means that you don't want to be noticed that often on the field of battle.
Yes, I like to stay out of the way. Fire from a distance. And be hidden if I can.
So you don't want something heavy and bulky like half plate. But eventually, I think that half plate can be made to be more serviceable for you as an item in the field. But that may be something that we have to unlock at a later time.
I understand. These things take time.
But initially, we definitely make it a much stronger piece of item, which gives you more protection. He's like, and will be much lighter than what you're used to. He says, so
Perfect.
I think we can get those requirements now. We can definitely fulfill. I think we have an accord. Is that a good thing? Is that a safe thing to say?
I would say so.
He's like, in that case, he kind of looks around. He's like, I think almost all the others are done. And about this time, dude, you're basically kind of walking back into the room as he kind of looks up.
I'm not even
around.
trying to stealth anymore.
Yeah, you're kind of walking back into the room, and as you walk up, the half orc is standing, kind of sitting in a stool waiting, and he kind of looks at you and he says, "Did you find what you were looking for?"
Not quite.
He's like, "That is an experience that I am very accustomed to."
Because he only has one eye.
You are shit. He says, he's like, whatever has happened, whatever has you upset, I think that the opportunity that you have now While it may not be able to make up for all that you have been through to get to this point, I think that the opportunity you have now should not be squandered. We need to take this time to ensure that it is used to the best possible means. He says, and I am the man who will be able to help you with that. Will you trust me?
Looks at his scars. He has the vacancy of an eye. I trust you.
It's like, may I see your weapon?
Takes it off. Hand it to him.
He takes it, and you can just tell by the way he's holding onto it that it's very experienced hands. And he kind of like looks it over. He tests the metal of the blade. He basically checks the heft of the weapon. Does a complete inspection. Something you do similarly when you're checking your weapon before fights or maintaining it between fights. He's basically giving it a thorough inspection. He seems to know exactly what he's looking at, what he's looking for, and he kind of like he kind of hands it back to you, and he says, "Is that your favorite piece? You enjoy the reach?"
I do.
Like, in that case, I think I have an idea, and it is going to be an effort on my part. But I think that it will be something that you can definitely make use of, and will definitely be there to help you in the future. I think we have a place to begin at least.
Just kind of shakes his head.
It's like, in that case, let's just go meet with the others. And he kind of stands up, and as he stands up, all the other people stand up, and the gnome was sitting with you, Xander, says, "Now, we," and he gestures to his compatriots, "are going to be needing to have a momentary conversation." He says, "You all can wait here for a moment, and we will be back. We need to determine what the next steps must be." He says, "So, we shall return in a few moments, and we will be able to tell you what happens next."
Fantastic.
Says,
Thank you.
Wonderful.
He's like,
Wonderful.
he says, "Don't thank me yet. It might not be as pleasant as all that."
Well, considering the journey it took for us to get here, I'm sure it can't get much worse.
Oh, don't say that yet, Xander.
He says, well, we'll be back in a moment. He says, and he kind of gestures, and you just notice this now as he gestures. He says, "There is drinks and some snacks on the tray by my forge." He says, "Please enjoy a small repast, and we shall be back momentarily."
As
And
they
I
walk
say,
away,
"Joey, there's food."
as they walk away, can I kind of ascertain, are they under like duress or anything like that?
they don't seem to be.
Okay.
Powder immediately actually goes over to Joey because he never got a chance to like really check on her after she went down. We kind of went straight here, and he like puts his hand on her shoulder and he's like, "Joey, are you feeling okay after all that? I know you took some really heavy hits there."
I'll be okay. Nothing time won't heal.
Good to hear.
I would like to pull Dude aside.
Okay.
Dude, do you have a moment?
Seems we're going to be here for a moment. So yeah, let's go ahead and go aside.
Cool. We're gonna, walk away from the group. Dude, I can only imagine how you must be feeling right now. I before you, I was the new addition to the group. Kind of got in. It got in over my head very quickly, and now all of a sudden we're heroes, and it's craziness. However, you've come in at an awkward time in the sense of you're not technically, part of the group, and yet you'll be getting punished as one of us. So for that, I can only offer you my condolences. And I'm sure perhaps there's something we can do in the future. I know right now we probably need to let things simmer a bit. We'll go do whatever they whatever they need us to go fetch, whatever. We'll come back, and perhaps after that, maybe things will be forgotten in Sean.
It's gonna take out like the little sack of the 10 gold that Bastion gave him. Just gonna look at it and open it up.
With all the heart juices all over it.
He kept. I think I did put the gold.
Yeah,
in
you
there.
put it.
You put the gold into the same pouch. You literally said that you were going to
Kinda,
put it in the same
dribbles
one.
a little bit. Most of the goop has kind of seeped through the bag at this point. You kind of see it running down his leg a little bit. He doesn't seem to notice.
Mm.
He looks at the gold and you see his hand is kind of shaking a bit. Sold my family for 10 gold pieces. We've been blacklisted from Sharn. There's no going back to Sharn. What are you up against here?
Well,
Who do you think you are? Do you know? And he kind of motions back at the door. Do you know who that was?
I'm pretty familiar with at the very least what they represent.
I can never see my family again because of what I did with you. He just kind of looks at you like he looks through you.
Mm-hmm. I'm just I look up for a second. I'm just like, nonsense. We put a mustache on you, a nice big fluffy wig, and you're a whole new person. Trying to make light of a lighthearted joke of this very tragic situation.
I punch him in the face.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Are you
punch
trying
him in the
to
face
do
and then I walk away?
Are you doing damage?
I mean, can you not punch somebody in the face and do damage?
You can try and do subdual rather than, I'm going to break his jaw.
Just bust his nose up a
I
little
don't
bit.
think dude is trying to knock him out. I think dude is just trying to be just inflict a little pain on him.
All right. Let's go and do this. Go ahead and make me an attack roll then.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
How do I do this? Okay, there it is.
Yep.
Yes.
I
don't have unarmed.
Then just roll a d20 and add your strength plus your proficiency modifier to it. It should be a 5, 7?
Let me double check.
Strength
And I will
is
let
18,
you
so it's a
know.
4 plus 2. It should be a
4.
6.
So
It should be a 6. Oh no, you went to 5th level. It should be a 7.
I am so sorry.
That's just your plus to attack. It's not your damage.
Oh, you're right. Where'd it go? Is it loading?
Did you put it in the modifier box in the bottom?
I did. I don't think I didn't roll it in the dice tray.
Oh, you gotcha.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, well.
It
was really good the first roll.
the instinct to hit him is just so sudden and so fierce that you basically just almost snap off almost like a half jab thing that basically doesn't really connect. and he backs. I'm assuming, Vander, that you do not just stand there.
No.
I
absolutely
kind of
not.
like slam it into the wall behind him.
Yeah.
I like
Moneymaker.
bare my tusks at him,
Ooh.
put my hand on the wall, push myself away, and I walk away.
And I walk
On
away.
that note, I am out of tea. So we are going to take our 10-minute break, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to refresh our drinks, use the restroom, get comfy, and we're going to come back and take on the next half of this story. So it is now 8:24. We will be back at 8:34. We will see you in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Woo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. At least most of us are back. Just going back in a few minutes. So, Evan, there you go. All right, so, who broke? We all broke. Meg, we all broke. So, what are you guys gonna do while they conference? Are you just gonna sit around and chit chat and watch dude punch things?
Well, after
they-
dude punches something,
yeah.
Powder immediately stands up and goes, "What does he have to be mad about? He's getting a legendary item."
Oh.
I think there was a mix-up, and it's just not the charcuterie board that he was expecting.
We'll get back into Sharn eventually. Eventually, not soon, but one day.
Oh yes, yes,
They
not
just-
anytime soon.
Dude finds a bench to go sit down. And he brings out the little folded piece of paper that the dried blood is in. Just kind of fiddles with it in his hands. He doesn't open it. Just kind of like holds it,
Right.
brings it around.
So after a few moments more, the troop comes walking back in, and he says, "We have determined that what we are going to need for this particular project can be summed up in one item. It is not an easy thing to get. We know where you can find one. It is just that it is very risky. Now, as part of the process, it is necessary for you to make the sacrifice of attaining this item to move this process forward. Are you willing to undertake this journey? As I said, it is hazardous."
We're the powder kegs. All we do is take risks and do hazardous things.
He's not
So far,
wrong.
that's been very true.
Everyone's like,
Just
"Yeah."
another day. Yeah.
He says, "In that case, if you go out of town and take the road that leads east further into the mountains, you will find that just off the main road, about half a day's walk, there is a small valley. If you continue, that has a small stream meandering through it. If you follow the stream, you will come to an abandoned ruin. At every evening at dusk, a creature is summoned to the ruin. And that creature wanders the ruin, and we think is assigned to protect it during the night. Traders know to stay away from it. The local ranchers and farmers keep wide of it. What we need from this creature is its heart. The howling heart. It will provide
Dude.
us with the necessary magics to create the items you all seek."
Dude kind of takes his glaive and like stands up with its pushing it off the ground. And he all you can tell me is that you need the heart, but you don't know what it is.
And it's every dusk. We don't have to go today, right?
You don't have to go right now, no. You can wait until tomorrow evening. You just have to be there before dusk.
All right. Just to clarify, so you said, go up the road about half a mile, take the path
No, I
going
said half a day.
half a
Yeah.
day. Oh yes, yes. Half a
You will find
day.
a valley with a small river, a small stream winding through it. Follow the stream going downstream, and you will come upon a ruined building. creature will appear at dusk.
And you don't know anything else about it, like my friend Dude here asked? Just that it has a heart and it's a creature?
It is a creature of elemental energy.
What
I
kind
see.
of elemental energy?
We are fairly certain, that it is a wind elemental. An air elemental, if you will.
Interesting.
Anybody here speak elemental?
I do not speak primordial, unfortunately.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
No, I was talking to Joey.
Oh.
He goes, I'm not quite sure how if there's going to be any discourse between us talking and ripping out its heart.
We could ask it very nicely for its heart, and then maybe it'll rip it out for us.
Well, I do. Come to think of it, I may not speak primordial, but I am known to shoot the breeze.
Oh, no.
You can't go a day without one, can you?
Oh, of course not.
And people, and Xander, do you ever wonder why you don't get any infusions from me?
I've never asked. I've never asked for one, nor have ever needed one. But I appreciate the sentiment.
It's the puns.
It's the puns. It's
I
the
mean,
puns.
Just
I
in
didn't
case.
hear you.
Just
I
in
didn't
case.
hear you complaining whenever I suggested our name be the powder cakes.
All right, fair. So, I guess if that's all they have to tell us,
He says,
should we head back to the hotel? Get some rest?
Dude just kind of looks around, like, can we not sleep here?
We
Yeah.
have rooms
Nice
already.
rooms. Yeah.
Indeed.
There's room for you, dude. Don't worry.
So the half orc you were talking to looks at you and he says, "If you wish to stay here, you may stay." He says it's not the most comfortable, but we can provide you with a cot.
Suppose it's best to stay in numbers. And he kind of follows them.
Ah, yes. What were we eating? Just like snacks or whatever?
It was basically, pretty much it was like stripped
Cheese and
jerky
crackers?
and cheese
Oh, yeah.
and some
Powder
bread,
pockets of cheese.
some cheese.
Pocket cheese.
Pocket cheese.
Pocket cheese.
Lasts much longer than pocket bacon.
Does.
All right, so you guys head back to the inn.
Yes.
Stop doing that.
Stop doing what? Stealing cheese?
The pocket bacon.
Pocket cheese.
Pocket bacon, though.
Pocket cheese.
It's pocket cheese now
Yep.
Mhm.
So,
for us.
you guys head back to
Pocket
the
cheese.
inn. As you come in, the innkeeper, the lady behind the desk, because it's actually a hotel, she kind of looks up as you come in and she says, oh, powder kegs, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's us.
We received a message for you, and she kind of says, I'm going to transfer it up to your room. She says it'll be on the stone in your room.
And
Fantastic.
Dude kind of looks around and goes, room?
Room.
Singular?
It's a suite. She's like, who is this?
We've got one more. Could you send up one extra bed? We've got one more now.
Just one bed.
I-
It can fit through the door, right?
There's a couch in the living area. We don't really.
I'll take the couch then. It'll be all right, dude. I'm tiny.
And he was about to object to sleeping on a bed, and then he goes,
So you guys,
Excuse you.
you guys start heading up. You go up in the lift. It's a long hallway. They're staying at the room at the end of the hallway, which is an extended room. It's a suite, and it has basically a small living area and then 2 bedrooms off of either end, and each one of the bedrooms has a setup for 3 beds. So technically, I mean, dude could technically sleep in the girls' room because there's an extra bed.
Yeah.
How big's the bed?
I don't mind.
They're just singles. They're not huge.
Yeah.
We're not picky. We don't care.
I'm just kind of like most of me is draping off of it, but yeah.
Yep, pretty much. So you guys get up there. Food is brought up. If you want to eat, you can spend the time doing whatever you want. But there is a sending stone in the room, and it is glowing, which means it has a message.
Powder will check it out if no one else does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna.
Congregate over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
congregate. We all stand around the answering machine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You quickly
All right,
recognize
play the
the voice.
message.
You quickly recognize the voice of Captain Peregrine. If you remember him, he was the officer who was with the City Watch, and he was the healer. Remember?
Oh yes.
Mhm.
And he
Was he the one that was going to revive the boy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
The message comes off, and it basically is powder kegs. The trial of the accused starts in 6 days. Your presence is required. This is not optional. And that's it.
What trial is this?
Hey.
That'll
Well,
be great.
Where is this trial?
Oh, it's in Sharn.
Well, we've got to go then. He, he perks up.
yeah. I step like on the other side of everybody as I turn to dude. I'm just like, remember, mustache. As I like, as I've positioned everybody else between you and him.
Yeah. You definitely get that glare.
All right.
Oh man. Oh.
All right, so we've got a full agenda then. We've got to go rip a beast hearts out. We've got to go presumably testify, duck the mafia. Oh, what delightful fun!
Well, let's start at the beginning. Let's get some rest and rip a heart out.
Yeah, I definitely need a rest. I don't have any rages left.
Yeah.
How
what
about
left?
this?
I would really like to take a rest.
I think you
Just like, how
I
about
need to
this?
take a rest.
Let's order some wine, and we'll relax. We'll, I don't know, talk about the ridiculous shit that we just got ourselves into. We'll talk about that one badass time that dude literally ripped a heart out. I mean, if it's a heart that we need, we've got the ultimate heart retract with us. As I motion towards dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
dude
his,
ripped out that one heart out very easily.
or so his like leaking pouch.
leaking pouch. His slimy
Speaking of
leaking
which,
pouch. Yeah, it probably
is
doesn't
there
smell very good.
Is there some sort of like ye old pawn shop around here?
Actually, there is.
Okay.
It's more like a mercantile shop that kind of just, when all the industry around here kind of started failing off, and people started selling their items just to provide. He was like one of the few people who had money to buy them, so he was buying items back. And then after a while, he was started running out of money too, and no one was paying off their debts, so he started selling them.
Okay.
So It's more like
I'd
an
like
impromptu
to-
pawn shop.
I'd like to go over there and essentially seeing that this heart is not being kept well. It is deteriorating and bleeding all over me. And while it doesn't really bother me, but I'm obviously like, it was supposed to be a trophy. This isn't going to be a good trophy. I go into the pawn shop and kick her. Well, I'm kick over the doors. I open the door. What do I see?
Kick open the door.
Bah!
I am here to buy. No, wait, sell.
So, yeah.
So you open the doors. Like I said, it looks like a mercantile shop. So most of the stuff was set up with the idea of selling stuff, tack, and tools and stuff like that. But now everything is stacked up haphazardly with like housewares and there's some furniture in the back. There is like things that look like they may have been there's art deco, pieces piece de art everywhere. There's at the very back he's got a huge glass case that has like a whole bunch of jewelry in it from different people and stuff like that. And he's like there's a gentleman in there. He's an older guy. He's kind of sitting on the counter at the back where the cash box is, and he's kind of got his hands resting his hands, and the doors open up. He kind of looks up hopeful, and he sees you, and he's like, "Oh, can't buy anything. I'm sorry, I just don't have the funds.
What about a trade?
I don't really need anything. I don't know what do you have to trade?"
He pulls out the disgusting blob of green ooze that is the heart of this thing. Well, we got rid of the worm problem,
Yeah, the big.
and I want to know if you want to tack this up on your walls somewhere.
I don't know.
What'd you give me for it?
Nothing.
Fuck. And I just chuck it as hard as I can at the wall above his head just so it sticks.
It splatters on the wall. Doesn't really have any juice left in it, but it splatters up against the wall.
Yeah.
Kind of bounces off the wall because it doesn't have much juice left in it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really stick.
I
But it
tried.
kind of like flops on top of his head, and he kind of looks up at it, and he looks at you, and he's like, "Look, I don't want any trouble."
And he goes, "Hey, this is worth it enough. All right, I'm going to bed." Turns around and leaves.
Okay. So you get back to the inn.
This was like one of those things like, yeah, I might get a little bit for it, but if not, whatever. I'm not worried about it.
So you head
might
back
have
to the
had-
inn.
I really
Better
hope that
luck
wasn't
at
a
an
quest item.
apothecary.
What was that?
You may have had better luck at an apothecary.
Yeah. I just hope it wasn't a quest item now that I'm thinking about it.
What?
So you head back to the inn.
Yeah.
I'm assuming everyone's going to turn in for the evening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and round up some tobacco, but other than that,
Oh, I should have asked him for tobacco.
Well, shit.
You can find
got
tobacco.
drugs? Do you spice?
Do you spice?
So you guys,
Spice?
but you guys
Spice?
get the items you're trying to acquire. You basically bed down for the evening, get some rest, and then you head down. Actually, you head down to breakfast the next day. You're eating, and what time are you? Because it takes half a day to get there. So if you leave like right after breakfast, you should make it just before dusk.
I figured we'd wake up just a little bit early.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought we went to bed kind of early.
Okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense though, because you're kind of beaten up and exhausted. So you guys crash out early. You wake up before dawn. They're not even ready in the kitchens to serve food. So you grab some rolls and pastries and stuff like that they had available. Are you gonna just head out?
Ray, we
Oh,
can
well,
officially
this-
level up since we long rested, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
I believe we have to collect Bastion.
Yeah, I was gonna leave behind a recorded message for Bastion.
Actually, Bastion wasn't in the hotel room.
Hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, we forgot him there. We have to go back.
We left him there. No, he was told to go back to the hotel, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave. I'm going to use one of my artificer abilities that I never get to use because it's magical tinkering. So I just take a little rock and I record up to 25 words of text.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm here for this. Please do it.
And it's just. What direction are we headed in? We're headed east.
Oh,
Yes.
I started counting.
Sorry, don't start counting yet. Don't start counting yet. I'll tell you when I start. So we're heading east.
Yes.
Correct.
East. Half a day's east.
Yes, then go off the main road to the valley, follow the small stream going downstream to the ruined building, and the creature will appear at dusk.
Okay. All right. So I grab the rock and I start recording the message. Headed east. Half a day. Valley River. Ruins.
You got plenty of more.
Down-
Downriver. Stealing a creature's heart will be waiting for you.
You're done.
Love.
That's it.
Are you about to say love powder?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It stopped right before love. Oh.
Aw.
Oh,
No
It's
love.
implied.
No love.
He'll recognize my voice.
All right.
He
so-
knows it's implied.
Nope, he's gonna be like, who the hell? He's gonna be, who the hell is this?
Who's this?
And
I throws it out the window.
I go
Takes
to
you to the
the
pawn shop.
I go to the front counter and I leave it and I say, if our friend Bastion comes by, will you give this to him?
She kind of like looks at you and she's like, "This rock?"
Yes, a message. And then like as she picks it up, the text appears.
Oh,
It's just text
it says text, or is it a voice recording?
I can do either up to 6 seconds of long recorded voice message or 25 words of text. I figured 25 words of text was more efficient.
Gotcha. So 25 words of text then.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let me show you this spell, and he just starts carving a fucking rock.
Let me show you this really cool spell I know works.
No,
You know he's not doing
it's
spells.
an illusion.
We just let him
Into
do
the
it.
valley.
Just
Follow
humor him.
over
Look at this cool illusion, guys.
I got it, guys. It's cool. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Just getting shaving the rock all over the couch. Just,
Yeah.
Oh god, and then I
She's
pick up
crying.
I pick up a second rock.
Cassie's crying.
Oh, Kessie's crying.
Meg,
And I leave
I'm
another
not
rock.
crying again. I'm not crying again. I'm not crying again.
She's totally crying.
We
I
need
can-
a call from the judges. Is Kessie crying?
There are no
Yeah,
tears.
absolutely.
There are no tears. No tears. I'm just laughing really fucking hard.
Mm.
Nope, there were sniffles.
Sniffles don't equal tears, okay? I have allergies. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am
I'm not
allergic to
crying,
every
it's
single
just
animal.
allergies.
I am allergic to every single animal that lives in my house.
You're allergic to every single animal that lives in your house?
Yeah, I'm allergic to dogs and cats both. I don't
Yeah,
care.
me
I
too.
just take allergy medicine every day.
Over it.
So Josh suggested in the comments or in the chat that I leave a second rock because I can totally do that.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about
I can
that.
do up to 4 of them. So I grab another
Save
rock.
powder. And that's
So I
it.
grab a second rock
Start
and
carving
just
in love powder.
love powder.
Love powder and the rest of the powder kegs.
Aww.
Oh, that's sweet.
And dude.
I was gonna say,
And dude.
hey,
Dude is-
tell him I'm here too. Tell him I'm here too.
Dude
Tell
is
him
really
here- tell
upset
him
for
here.
some reason.
Like,
Do you
I
know what's
just-
going on?
Just tell him here.
Dude is here. He's really upset.
He's edgelording right now.
He's edgelording right now.
You should give him more money.
He pulled a Kyle and punched a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Now you end up leaving like 30 rocks. And none of them are labeled, so he's gonna have to figure out what order they go in.
It's like a bad old phone text message.
Yeah.
When a text message was limited to like 40 characters and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, and you'd get them out of order, and you're like, "Wait, that doesn't make any sense." Oh, okay.
We're all showing our age now.
Yeah, right.
I will read them out of
when you
order.
actually had to pay for each one. Ooh.
All right, so you guys start. I'm assuming you're heading out then.
Yep.
Yes, we are.
So you start heading out. You make your way down the road. It's a very picturesque trip through the mountainside. You wind around on this path, and you eventually get to the area where you see a stream that crosses. The path goes over the stream in a bridge, but the stream crosses through, and it goes through a very narrow, tight valley that goes almost immediately around a bend, going downstream. It's about half a day, so you're pretty sure this is where he probably meant for you to go. And you can see that there is a walking trail along the side, or an animal trail going along the side of the stream that goes along with the path downstream.
It goes downstream though.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So you begin following the trail downstream. You walk for probably another 35-45 minutes, and you see that there is a dell in the valley, which is just a little notched area out, and where there is kind of a recessed, lowered area. It's a little bit lower down than the stream is, but because of the way the stream passes through the rock, it's not flooded out. But you probably figure that this place will flood out badly in a rainstorm. There is a number of bushes and trees down there, but you can also see at the back of the dell there looks to be an old footprint of an old building. There's still walls standing, but it just looks like it's mainly ruined. There's no roof, no nothing. Let me go ahead and start doing something real quick.
No.
What's
no.
going on? What happened?
No.
Oh, Ray, I
Throwing
forgot.
puns again.
Oh no, he's throwing puns to the thing.
Stupid dumb puns.
I mean, this one's more of a play on words. But yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll take it. Oh shoot, I forgot to share this map.
Oh,
So, Ray, I forgot to do my infusion, so I'm just gonna do the same ones I did yesterday. +1 to my magic attacks, +1 to my armor class.
Got it. All right.
Taking a me day.
Can you guys
Taking a me day.
see all the maps?
Self-care.
I cannot see any maps.
I can see
do
no
not
map.
See a map.
Well, crap.
Where's the map?
Where's the map?
Show me the map.
I'm trying
Show
to show
me
you.
what you mapped.
That's exactly
Oh,
what I was
there
thinking
we
of.
go.
Oh, hey.
I see
Oh,
something.
hello.
Well, that's a big map.
Well,
That map I
hi.
can't even. Oh, hello, map.
Well, okay.
Hello, map.
Oh.
Hello,
Oh.
map.
Oh, hey, I know
but
this map.
it's just a fucking grid
Shush,
for me.
Anthony,
Like,
shush. I said
It's
it.
also
I
nothing.
gave you
It
credit
was-
for the map, Anthony.
I see nothing of this map.
Oh, is this
like,
from
it
mine?
literally
Oh, there we
just looks
go.
like a grid. Oh, hey, now it's coming.
God, patience.
All right.
I have zero patience. You of all
Really?
people know
Really?
that.
We would never have guessed this. So,
No.
what are you guys going to do?
So-
It's not. It's getting on dusk, but the sun is still just a bit above the horizon. So it's just now to the point where the sky is turning colors. You figure you got another half an hour ish before it actually turns dusk. So you guys can control your figures and put them wherever you want to do in the map. From what you understood from what they said, whatever this creature is, it guards that ruined building.
You might want to
Okay.
change the scene to map for our viewers.
Oh, haha! Sorry, guys. I was so concentrating on getting the map up on the screen for them. I forgot about y'all. I'm a
Okay,
horrible
so-
host.
Just to kind of make sure that I'm on the right page here, this entity, it patrols the ruins, right?
From what you understand, it patrols the ruins, and from what they can gather, it guards the ruins.
Fantastic. I'm going to go right up front.
That was my front. That was my fault. I was doing.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I was
Okay,
touching your mini
well,
the same time you touched your mini.
Hell yeah.
You touched hands,
There was
basically.
a lot of mini touching. And make sure you leave yourself
That's what my
inside a
wife
square,
calls it
please.
too.
Make sure you leave yourself inside a square, please.
Did I not?
No.
You're in the middle of squares. There you go. There
Oh,
you
you're
go.
right. I'm
Jeez,
sorry.
y'all, can you just
God.
figure it out?
Oh my God, it's just a square.
Oh.
So-
Powder, are you also getting up here?
Oh,
Powder
shit,
thinks he's a
man.
tank.
We have time. We have time. I'm not getting.
Yeah.
We have time to scope the place out. I think.
So as you can see, each one of these, where the earthen ledges are, those are, they're stepping down into this lowered area where the building is. The building itself is fairly ruined. Are you going to explore the building itself, or are you going to stay outside of it?
What time do we
I
think
would
it's
like
at?
to explore.
Okay.
I
Or
figured
Josh.
out a thing. You can use the arrow tabs to, if you push one forward, it just moves it forward.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, hey!
And all of a sudden, powder's
Wow.
everywhere.
Oh my Gareth, that's so
Oh,
cool.
look at that.
Right?
It
Oh,
keeps you in the
Jesus.
squares
Oh,
and everything.
God.
Everyone's everywhere now.
We're so entertained. So entertained by.
Oh,
God,
don't
no.
use the scroll. Don't use the scroll.
No. I scared my cat.
Sorry, I raged a little bit.
That was
Oh
funny
God,
as
that
shit,
was
actually.
great. Oh man, oh that was real good. I liked that a lot.
Sorry, we're children.
We're all 12 here. Anyways,
We are all
so
12 here.
how long
so-
do we have before, like, where
You
we
said about
stop
30
down?
minutes, right?
minutes. 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Oh, perfect. I'm going down these stairs.
Yeah, I'm going into this building and I'm gonna find a good corner because I'm eventually closer to dusk gonna cast spider climb on myself and climb up in the corner of a building or a corner.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna follow these
Everyone just
people.
swarms into the building. This is hilarious.
I'm not gonna be the first,
La,
but
la, la, la,
I
la,
am
la.
not gonna be the last.
All right.
Right?
So you guys
the
are heading
building.
down the stairs.
I want to just kind of search the building. Is there anything, like, are there any
Make me an
containers?
investigation check, please.
Can I-
or
can I-
I was gonna.
I
I was
want
gonna
to do the
also.
same thing.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to, make me investigation checks.
Cool.
Okay.
Investigation.
Fantastic.
I will use my
Woo
investigation.
woo woo.
A -1.
I've got
That's
Got
a
it?
9, sir. Rolled a 10.
Investigation.
And Powder rolled an 8 and got a 15.
pretty good.
Oh, no.
that
no.
was rough.
Definitely
Womp
not. Wah, wah.
But
Oh,
Xander's-
God damn it.
Joey and
Nice.
Xander, you guys got really high rolls. For Dude and Astrid, this is a ruined building. It's old. It's been here a long time. That's about the only things you can really discern. You don't find anything of anything of any interest on the surface. For let's see, for Powder and Joey, you guys see this building structure. It was a decent structure in its time. It was a stone building, so someone took time to craft it, and it was definitely someone's residence from the way it's laid out. You can see the remains of a hearth was in the front corner of the room where that wall is destroyed on the left-hand side, and that there's after effects of all this in it. The floor is actually cobblestone, not dirt. So, and some of the cobblestones have been broken up, of course, but this was a very well-crafted house, which indicated that the person who lived here either had money or was an artisan themselves and did it. So, this is definitely an old residence of someone who wanted their seclusion and peace, because they're also in the middle of the mountains, but also not too far from Sharn. Without the bullet train, it would be like about a week's ride from here to Sharn.
Okay.
And that's all that we can discern.
Yes. Oh, and Xander,
Xander, yeah.
Xander, you're as everyone else is looking around, you're basically doing the same thing. You're tracing your hand along the wall, and you find in one of the bricks low in the wall, right by right over where the staircase goes down. In the brick, it's almost faded from all the moss and peat that's grown over it, but there is a carving that looks like several concentric circles inside of each other, getting smaller and smaller, but also and they kind of overlap, almost like they're curving in an arc. And the curve
What?
goes from the center bottom left up and into the top right of these concentric circles. So like the smallest circle in the center, the smallest circle it should be in the center is actually offset and above it to the right.
Okay, so you said the smallest circle is above it and to the right,
Mm-hmm.
and that's okay. Does this look familiar at all?
Make me a history check.
Gotcha. Right. Okay. History.
History.
I think he said history.
I said
History.
History.
I said
History.
history. Like histrionics.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I thought it was a one, but it was.
I thought it was a 1 too, but it's a 7. You don't. Okay, the only thing you really understand about it is that it looks like a very old version of a symbol that elementalists used to use. Magicians who specialize in the elemental magics.
Okay. Powder. You're pretty gifted in the arcane arts. I need a second opinion on this, if you will. This circle over here. It looks like somebody who is skilled in the elemental arts, magical arts.
Could I roll an Arcana check on it?
It would be more history than Arcana.
Oh, okay. Then he already did that. I'm not proficient in history or anything. Although
I'll let you roll
I do
Arcana,
have a
but I'm
high.
going to raise the TN.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll
Okay.
take that.
Got it.
I'll take that deal. Take that deal any day.
Any day.
Oh.
Ouchies.
Blech.
You really don't have any much more than what Xander gave you. It sounds right. The only
This is definitely where it's going to appear.
The only thing you can
100%.
definitely discern is, and Xander, you got this too. On your initial look at it, the only thing that you can tell about it that makes it incredibly odd is it looks like each one of the circles. Now they have had lots of time and lots of wear, but each one of the circles is way too precise to have been hand carved.
Okay. Can I? We still have some time. Can I ritually cast detect magic?
Yes.
Okay.
So
How much time would
It's gonna
you
take me
say
like
we would
10
have
minutes.
for 10
10
minutes? Yeah, because that's ritual is 10 minutes.
10
Yeah.
minutes.
So we have 10 minutes left.
I think we have
you
like
have about
30 minutes
15 minutes left.
Okay. Cool.
So just because like she was trying to like look around, but
Mhm.
obviously didn't do very well at that. Can we just say that Astrid gets really distracted because she finds like this really pretty rock,
Okay.
and then she decides to take it to Dude, and just gives it to him and says, "Thank you for your help with the purple worm."
Aww.
And takes it and he goes. The guy just like pats you on the shoulder and I'll put this with my other good things, and he like there's still definitely is damp still.
Oh yeah,
It's still
love
damp.
it.
So he drops it in here and you hear
All right. So yes.
I will tell you my plan at 5 minutes. At 5 minutes till dusk, I'm gonna create my force ballista, cast spider climb on myself, and then find a corner to run up. That's what my plan is, and that's all I'm doing.
All right,
Powder
so-
with confidence said it's coming from here, right?
No, I said it with confidence, but it wasn't with real confidence.
It wasn't with real confidence.
It wasn't real
Dude
confidence.
would have think it would be coming from confidence. So he's
Xander.
gonna go over here too.
There is, when you finish casting, ritual
Mm-hmm.
casting, there is a very strong, maintained presence of Evocation, and what was the other one? Sorry, I had it right here. Evocation and Conjuration magics. And there is some Ten-Tail remnants of Transmutation, but that is much weaker.
Okay.
And it all is coming from below the floor.
But like
Oh.
downstairs.
Yes.
All right.
Oh shit.
So I think we're gonna have to do this business downstairs. I'm picking up a whole lot of magical juju from down there.
Quite.
Quite. So it's about 5 till, Evan. Powder.
Yeah, so I cast it, and I'll follow the rest of them down, but I don't have the. I'm gonna stay at the top of the stairs, and I still think it's coming from up here. But y'all yell if anything happens.
Y'all.
So
Y'all.
So a few of you said you were going downstairs, but when we started investigating the upstairs, you guys kind of stuck around out here. So no one actually went downstairs. When you go down the stairs, you notice that the area below the building is pretty much the entire footprint of the building. There are some stone columns that are keeping the floor up, but you can see that the roof above the heads of your heads is actually carved from stone. This is a carved cave beneath this. The edges of the cave are rounded, not squared, and it's all very, very smooth. And you went down a good 14 feet below ground when you came down here. In the bottom of the cave, you can see at the back of the cave, there is... Well, all the floors are covered in dust. There are the remains of a couple of barrels down here that have long since completely rotted away, their contents turning to dust long ago. And there is a area at the back that is distinctly notable because there is nothing in that area. Just layers of dirt.
Am I picking anything up from the detect magic?
Oh yeah, your detect magic lasts for like 10 minutes, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. Or even a minute. So at the back of the room, the evocation and the transmutation the evocation and the conjuration are still very strong here. The transmutation is weakest. It is the evocation and transmutation seems to be just around you in the air down here, but the transmutation seems to be concentrated in that back empty corner.
In the back empty corner of where I saw the thing, or
no, this
downstairs?
is down in the basement. Down in the basement.
All right. Can I go investigate it?
Sure. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Who came down here with me, by the way?
Everyone but Powder, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still with. Oh, Powder's upstairs by himself.
He's standing on the staircase.
Yeah.
But that's a switchback staircase, so you can't really see him.
He's like foot in the water, foot out.
Okay. Well, my question is, did he go downstairs ahead of me and did he stop, or did he try to stop after me and then be like, I'm just going to stay right here just in case?
I stayed back there.
Yeah, he stayed back there. He
Okay,
kind of
cool.
shouted
So I
it
didn't
down
know.
afterwards.
All right, cool. Then I'm downstairs.
All right. So, Hawkins, would you roll?
15.
15? All right, so you walk over there, and you're kind of standing in the center of what you think the transmutation is, and you're looking around, and you finally just start scuffing at the floor, because there's nothing. It's like I said, it's decidedly, there's empty. So you start just scuffing at the floor with your boots, and you realize that this is just layers and layers of dust and dirt. So you just really start kicking at it and moving it around, and eventually you uncover a solid rock floor. And as you keep on kicking and moving around, you begin noticing there's ridges in the floor that are very geometric in nature. And as you cover a portion of it, you're uncovering what looks to be a very old and heavily worn summoning circle.
Everyone, I think it's going to summon here. Places. I don't think we have much time. As I'm gonna kind of step back and,
Gotcha.
I get right in front.
I'm gonna uncover as much as possible,
Mm-hmm.
and just.
Does anybody yell for Powder?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Powder.
Call Powder
Hey, green
down.
football, get down here.
We've got
Hey,
a
green
transmutation
football.
circle.
Wait, there's no football. Whatever the
Oh,
whatever the
all right.
equivalent of a football is.
All right, I run down, but I run so the stairs. Is it possible for me going down the stairs to like step onto the ceiling with spider climb and like hang upside
Yes,
down?
absolutely. Spider climb lets you climb
love
on
it.
any flat, smooth surface. You just like a regular spider. You've seen spiders on the ceiling.
You
Yes.
have Spider-Man.
Spiders.
Yes.
All right, so you guys head downstairs. Powder heads
Pointers.
downstairs. Everyone is down in the basement, and right as Powder comes in, and Xander, are you still standing on the circle?
Oh, absolutely not. I backed up at least
I
40 feet.
I am standing just offset this circle with my glaive out pointed towards it.
Yeah.
Through the
I am ready.
Both guns out already.
through the ground, all the dirt piled up on top of it, there is a sudden surge in power. You can see glowing through the dirt, and with the areas you uncovered, you can see the lines you uncovered glowing a bright blue. But you can see also glowing up through the layers of dust, a bright blue glow infuses this circle. You get a brief, clear glimpse of all the ruins involved. Any of my Arcanists who have Arcana trained may attempt to make an Arcana roll.
Yes.
Oh,
quite.
yeah.
No, just kidding.
Oh yes.
Like I actually looked just to make sure.
Nice,
But
good rolls.
we all know.
Did you already look? Did you have to look up and see if you had it?
Just
did.
wondering.
You know,
Curious.
you never know. I did just take Totem of the Bear.
God dang, all you roll really well.
Yeah.
So,
Woo!
this is a
Noise.
summoning circle. It is an elemental summoning circle, and it seems to have been set to summon at. It seems to be infused with its own source of energy. And from what you can see, the conjuration transmutation spells, the reason the conjuration is so high and the transmutation is so low is the transmutation was probably used to originally infuse this into stone, and the conjuration spells have been made somehow permanent. So this is regularly summoning this elemental.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
When the light goes up and it gets very, very bright. As it dims out, you're left in the room by yourselves. And all of a sudden, up above you, the wind starts to howl.
I made a slight miscalculation. I think maybe the party's upstairs. He said there's nothing in there with us, correct?
There's nothing. You can't see anything.
Oh.
There's nothing that you know of in there with you right now.
There's no swirling dust or anything like that?
Nope.
Ah, fuck.
Fuck.
God
Boy.
damn it!
Was I right? I was wrong. I was right. Powder's just like turning around in the ceiling, like rotating.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should go check upstairs then, I suppose.
As soon as he says that, I just dart past him, just trying to get ahead, so I know.
All right, let me get
try to cause some
Let's
distance
go ahead
between.
and roll initiative.
I was gonna say I would do the same then also.
Oopsie.
I assume that Astrid is my tank buddy without actually being a tank.
God damn it! Yeah, I am.
Whoa.
Hey, I got a
Oh,
15.
boy.
That's so much better than last time.
Dude, I have plus freaking
What?
4 to my initiative.
Oh.
And I still somehow roll a shit initiative.
Oh, am I first?
You're
Holy
almost
fuck.
first, dude.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Boy.
Ominous.
So let's go ahead and put everyone on the stair, coming up the stairs. The highest anyone can be on the stairs is like actually the first couple of squares outside the staircase.
Oh yeah,
I want to be as close or as far away from the stairs as possible. So
you
I'll
can
let
get up
you
to,
position me.
You can get up to. Oh, I'll put you right here. That's as close
Fantastic.
as the stairs
Works
you can
for
get.
me.
So we'll do this. We'll position you on initiative order. Joey, you be next after Dude because you ran the next fastest.
Oh, okay.
So where you want to be?
Away from the growly lady.
No, sorry.
No, that's just her growling.
I'm just frustrated. I'm so frustrated. I kicked over all the books that are on my desk on like the bookshelf
You
area.
kicked over things that are on your desk?
Well, no,
Wow.
on
Don't
the
look
lower
shit.
on the lower part of my desk, there's like this area that's like some shelves, and so I have some books stacked there. And I literally just like kicked it over. I was so frustrated.
Joey, where are you gonna be?
Not on purpose, by accident, but
I'm gonna be following behind.
You wanna be right
him.
behind him?
I can't be. I move 10 feet slower than he does.
No. This is not in initiative. This is
Oh,
where your
okay.
starting position is at once initiative starts.
Yeah, right here.
You actually have to be in the square. So I'll put you in the square. Like there?
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Alright, there you go. Alright, so after Joey's powder.
So like I guess I would be kind of like coming up the ceiling, so I'd probably be coming up like right here.
There's no ceiling above it, so
Oh, there's no ceiling above this room?
there's no roof to this building.
Oh, okay. I was curious
And
about
all
that.
the walls
So I
are
would
like mainly ruined, so they don't even go up that high.
No. Okay. Cool. All right, so I would just be I'll be right there. I'll stay right there for my initiative. Yeah, that's where I'd start off.
Gotcha. I'm gonna put you in this square. You're basically up against the wall, though.
Yeah.
All right. So then it is Astrid.
I want to be as out of these stairs as possible, but
be up
because I
beside
rolled such a
dude?
low initiative, yeah, sure.
That's all right.
Because I do move a lot. I can
know.
move a lot in one turn.
Xander Cobwood.
Well, if that's going to be the case, I'm going to be right here.
Gotcha.
All nuzzled in and protected.
Gotcha. So for its first action, as you come up the
Oh,
stairs,
my meat shields.
so as you come up the stairs, you hear a howling wind, and the wind is blowing everywhere. All of a sudden, there was no wind, no sign of a storm. It was a nice evening. It was turning into a nice evening. You see, it's not even really a physical form. It is just a bunch of swirling mass of leaves and twigs and everything like that as it just comes over.
I was waiting for you to say like, "Oh yeah," and so it appears behind you downstairs. Like, son of a bitch.
Fuck!
Oh no, this
Oh,
thing,
boy.
this thing
Oh,
fucking, this
shit.
thing fucking moves, and it basically just, it's in and amongst you. You can feel all the wind just buffeting you everywhere, striking you in 100 different places at once. So I need everyone who is under the base, the wind elementals on top of, to make me a DC 13 saving throw.
What kind of saving throw?
Strength.
Oh,
Ooh.
boy.
So that's everyone but me, right?
Yep, but you.
Do I get advantage right now? I can't.
No.
not
raging. You ain't raging.
Fucking
No.
If it was a dex save, you'd have advantage all the time.
Hey, I'll take it.
Nice. Yeah, strength saving. Haha.
Just like freeze frame.
Freeze frame.
All right,
And there we
go. So dude makes it easily. Joey doesn't. Astrid doesn't. Xander does, but Powder doesn't have to. So what I'm going to do for this is everyone who failed their saving throw, you're going to take.
These freaking dice rollers. I swear to God, I fucking hate this. I hate this so much.
Everyone who failed their saving throw is taking this much damage. Everyone who passes taking half, and those who failed are going to be doing something else too.
Lying.
So, wouch.
I can't see it.
We can't see it.
It's 20.
20.
Jesus.
It's 3D. It's 3d8 plus.
Shit.
It's
Wait.
not. It wasn't even that great of an amount of damage it's supposed to be. It's 3d8 plus 2, but I rolled a 6, a 5, and a 7. And
I mean, that's pretty good.
I
don't
know. I'm gonna roll a d10 for each one of you. I'm gonna start at the midnight being 1. So Astrid, you are going to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Astrid, you go 5, 10, 15, 20 as you were hurled through the air and slam into the ground prone where I put you.
Cool.
Joey, you're going to 7, so that's 1, 2, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All good girls go to heaven. 5, 10,
creep anybody else out?
15, 20, 25.
Hey, you're
Well,
married to him.
I'm not a good girl, so I'm fine.
Joey, you get literally picked up and flown over this wall, and you slam down outside the building over here. And who else failed? Xander, did you fail?
Nope.
No,
Dude and I
No,
passed.
nobody else. Me and Joey were the only two that failed.
Gotcha. And so now, on its actual action, because that just happens when it doesn't, when it flies into you guys, it goes and Powder. You see this odd solidifying of literal wind that forms into a giant club-like thing that swings down on you.
Oh boy.
All right.
Smushing spiders.
But it misses.
We still can't see, by the way,
Yeah.
Can't see what.
the rolls.
The dice rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Your
Are you
dice roll,
targeting?
yeah.
Are you targeting?
Oh, I forgot
Powder?
to target Powder. I targeted Powder, but I missed, so it doesn't matter. But I
Cool
gotta
beans.
make sure my
I
target
missed.
is Powder.
I missed again.
Can you deduct 10 from mine?
It's been on
Oh, I
several
forgot to
hours.
deduct them from yours. Yes, that's right.
Yep.
So I need to deduct 10 from Xander, 10 from Dude, and 20 from the other two. 10. Aster just subtracted hers already.
I already did mine. Yep, I did
And
mine.
20 from Joey.
Is this damage?
And then 10 from
Yeah.
Dude. Yes.
That we got from the
Oh,
fucking.
I
Not
gave Dude
100.
100. I'm mad at him.
Ah,
right.
Damage.
instantly dies.
So next is Dude.
Well, it's been fun, guys. Have a great night.
See you
Thanks
later.
for showing up, Anthony.
yeah.
For 2 episodes.
I'm gonna say we'll see his twin brother next time. Rude.
Oh no. All right, Dude, what are you gonna do?
I already told Ray what I'm doing if Dude dies.
Oh no.
I know.
Paladin of throwing
So
it back.
sick. Yes. Oh yeah. No, I remember that conversation.
Shit, wrong button.
Wrong button.
Okay,
Make
well,
sure you
first of all,
target it.
well, first thing I'm going to do
Target
is
it.
I'd like to rage.
Gotcha.
And then
Oh,
I'm
by the way,
going
guys,
to-
in the combat tracker, there is the ability for you to target there. It looks like a circle with an X inside of a littler circle. And if you click on that and then click on the opponent, you can in the combat tracker, it lets you target them.
I'm
Wait,
going
what?
to reckless attack this thing. I'm going to take advantage.
Take that advantage.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, hold on. Do it this way. Do it the right way, Anthony. Come on now.
Divine twerk.
Divine twerk.
Perk. Yes.
Nice.
All right, so your high is a 25. That definitely hits.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Now drop your damage.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna take 12 damage.
Yep.
Fuck. Do I have anything else? I mean, I could definitely do other things, but I mean, I think that's my turn.
You
Yeah.
got it. That's Dude's turn after Dude. Oops. Let's see. Next actor.
So you're not gonna second
Is
attack yet?
Joey. Oh
Nah,
yeah,
he
you get your second
multi-class.
attack.
I'm multi-class,
you
so I don't have it
multi-class,
yet.
that's right.
Oh. Ooh.
Next round.
Joey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, you had to spend half your movement to get up.
Okay. So I spend half my movement to get up.
Mhm.
Can I do a bonus action thing on the rest of my half movement thing?
You can do a
Sorry.
bonus action.
Cool. Because I was gonna stick my Mr. Miyagi with the whack-a-mole hammer on the air elemental.
All right, let me find that Mr. Miyagi real fast. I totally forgot to get
Oh,
Mr. Miyagi out of the box.
Out of the box.
Get him out of the box.
What's in the box?
Box. Yeah.
I was waiting. I was like, someone's gonna say it.
Okay, so I have a
Ooh.
really funny story about
Nice.
that though.
You didn't target.
I'm putting down a satyr because I
no.
couldn't think of anything else. So you got to
No.
target the elemental, baby.
I thought I did.
If you look on the combat tracker, there's a thing that says targets. It's right next to the green helmet in your face. You click on targets and then click on the arrow middle. It should target him. Nope.
I think it's cute that he's hostile.
He's very angry.
He is.
You still
So
haven't targeted him.
angry.
Do you need a hand?
Yes, he does.
Do you need a hand?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so while he's going in there to help her, okay, real quick, super funny story about that. So, definitely took my child to a trunk or treat last year where they had like inside of this gym area, they had like all these different little games set up for them to play. And one of them was literally this big thing that was like full of like little drawers for them to pull out, like that would have like, you know, candy or whatever in it. And it was called What's in the Box. And I'm like,
God. Oh my
somebody
God.
didn't think this through. Somebody does not know what they just named this kid's game. Because all I can think in my head is what's in the box.
Maybe that was more for the parents.
Maybe,
Yeah,
I know, right?
maybe it was.
It's like
was at
one
a
of those
church,
like
though. So like I'm kind of
it's
like,
one of those Nickelodeon shows where like the joke goes over the kid's head, but
Yeah.
like the
but
adults
it's
are like
totally for the
"Ah."
parents.
Don't forget to roll
No,
your
but this
damage,
was-
baby.
This was at a church, so I'm kind of
Oh.
like, maybe it's just
okay,
literally
maybe.
people who don't
Maybe
know what
not.
they're doing. Yeah. We got invited by some other people, and I was just like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Candy.
Candy.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all
Candy?
we went
Trunk
for
or
was for
treat.
candy. It's a trunk or treat at a church.
Jessica, do you need help
What
rolling
is that?
damage?
It's a D8 plus
Yes,
5, I
you-
believe.
No,
So-
that's not how you roll damage.
Oh,
You-
Okay, so my brother-in-law sent me this nifty stuff from Colorado
Oh,
that tastes like Granny Smith apples.
Ooh.
I shit you not. I don't know if you love Granny Smith apples. It's a spiritual weapon.
I love
I know.
watching Ray go backwards in this camera and then coming from the
that
side
comes
in the
from-
other
yeah,
camera.
exactly right.
See how I did there? I clicked the damage.
Okay.
Drag it in here. Drop it. There.
That's still not too bad. Go,
Nice.
Mr. Miyagi.
All right, now that's your bonus action. You still have your regular action and 10 feet of movement.
I want to get up and get closer to the group because I want to be able to get all of them in my next action thing.
All right, so you can move. You want to move right here?
Toward them.
Is that good?
Can I hit or can I get to powder?
No,
this
no.
spell?
That's as far as you can get.
No, okay, well, yeah, then that's as far as I can get.
All right.
Who's
So-
the hot guy beside me?
What's that?
Mr. Miyagi.
That's Mr.
That's
Miyagi.
Mr.
Whack-a-mole
That's
hat.
a spiritual weapon, Mr.
That's a
Miyagi.
spiritual
yeah.
weapon with a whack-a-mole hammer.
With
I
a
have to go
whack-a-mole
watch
hammer.
Karate Kid again because damn.
Powder, you're up.
All right.
Zoom all
So-
the way in. Oh.
Stop spinning, Mr. Miyagi. He gets dizzy.
I was just trying to zoom in and it just.
Yeah.
You just had your cursor over Mr. Miyagi, so when you spun
Yeah.
it, instead of zooming in, you spun him.
He
I'm
also breakdances.
Go ahead, Powder.
Yeah.
I'm going to bonus action disengage
Okay.
and run along the wall here. What
Okay.
little wall is there? Is there enough wall for me to run along?
Yes.
Cool. Like run on with spider climb?
Yes.
Cool.
It just means you can run along the wall and not fall off.
Yeah. And so I run there and I stick right here and I will go ahead and blow my other second level spell slot really early. Just cuz why not? I got him. Why not flaunt him? And
Yep,
I will
yep.
cast a scorching ray which I need to put into real quick, which will take no time.
So first you roll the attacks.
Yes,
You
sir.
haven't targeted.
No, I need to.
Okay,
But I need
yeah,
to do
so
something
how's
else
that-
first.
Target that air
So,
elemental.
How do you target it again?
At the top of
There's-
the
at
the top of the map, there's those little
I had
things
the
that say
combat
like,
tracker open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
whether you have I just looked at
or
the
on
combat
the
tracker.
top of the map too.
You don't have it. You don't have the function in the top combat tracker that I can see in Jessica's. But there's a thing that says clear targets. That says target friendly units.
Oh yeah,
On the
yeah.
far
that's
left
all.
of that, there's target mode. You click target
Target.
mode and then click on him.
Gotcha.
All right, let me move my character sheet out of the way. Target him. Target air elemental. Says I'm 10 feet away. Perfect.
Yeah.
And scroll down to Scorching Ray. And so I guess I'll cast it 3 times, or I don't know if it'll roll it 3 times for me. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
You have to cast it 3 times, I guess. So
Yeah.
the first one hit.
I'll do damage after each one. Is that okay?
That's perfectly fine.
Cool. Oof. I'll go ahead and add the D8 to that one. So I'm gonna roll a D8
All right.
for my because I'm using my artificer gun to shoot it out.
Got it.
So that's an extra 3 damage for 6 for the first one. And this
it
is
didn't
coming
have the
out.
3 damage in, so let me add that in real quick.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't.
All right, I got it.
That one doesn't
That
hit, but
missed.
it's not a crit fail. And another 2. Lovely. So yeah.
All right. So you burned the walls around him, but you only did minimal damage to him, and it scorches, and you see like weird steamy mist burning off of him, but that's about it. Are you gonna do anything else, Powder?
No.
All right.
That'll be it.
Astrid,
Okay.
you got blasted across the universe.
Yeah, I fucking did. It's bullshit. Whatever.
Actually, hang on one second.
Anyway.
You were there 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, let me move you up a little bit. I moved you too far. There. That's where you're supposed to be.
Oh my
I
gosh.
cheated.
Ooh, cheater.
Actually, you're
Okay. Oh wait.
that.
Well,
Sorry,
let me let go.
There. That one.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so I will use half of my movement to stand up. And then 5, 10. I'm gonna come right there.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
You're technically in base to base with him now.
Yeah.
Make him a little bigger.
Well, I wasn't even necessarily trying to do. Hold on.
There. Now he's bigger.
Well, then actually, then I won't move quite that far. I'll move this far.
Okay.
And
Because he takes up 4 squares, so.
Yeah, I know. So, and I will go ahead and cast my Radiant Sunbolt.
Radiant Sun.
Oh, wait. Did I ever put that in my actions, though? I don't think I did. Oh, it's my unarmed strike, technically.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is your unarmed strike.
Make sure you have him targeted.
Oh.
I didn't, but it
You
also
didn't have
doesn't
him
fucking
targeted,
matter.
but you did miss. But
But
go ahead
it
and target him now
doesn't
for next turn.
Fucking matter.
So you missed with that shot.
Yeah. Then you know what? I will go ahead and use a key point and do it again.
Okay.
Do it. Make sure.
Because why not?
There you
Got
go.
this.
Targeted. Fired away.
Come on.
Yeah.
That
Hit it.
Thank God. Yes.
Do you have damage anywhere there on the fort?
What?
And you don't have that ability on your character sheet, right?
I don't have the ability on my character sheet. I don't think. Hold on, let me just see. I mean, it should be on my character sheet, but at the same time,
yeah, but
I
it
don't
doesn't
think
give
it
you a thing to roll damage.
It gives me a
right?
thing to roll damage with it, but it would still be the same damage as my unarmed strike, I believe.
Okay,
Let me double check. Let me just make sure real quick. Yeah. Oh no. Oh
I thought
no.
it was a little bit higher.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's higher.
I can pull the damage from my quarterstaff though.
Is it the same damage as
One-handed.
your quarterstaff?
It's one-handed. If it's one-handed, yeah.
Okay.
So I can pull the one from that one. I fucking hate this dice roller so fucking much. I fucking hate it.
What was the total on that?
5.
5?
5.
But well, yeah. I think
5
counting
radiant
against
damage.
Yeah.
It's actually radiant damage. It's not bludgeoning. It's radiant damage, but not that. I mean, it might matter. I don't know.
The light rips
but
into
probably
him and
doesn't.
seems to actually hurt him a bit. Astrid, are you doing anything else?
No, that's it. That's you know what? No, okay, so I only moved how much did I move? I only moved like
15 feet.
15. I
Mhm.
have 20, so I can move one more square. So yeah, I'll
Now
go ahead
you're
and move
base to base.
into full. Yeah, now I'll actually move full in
Gotcha,
on
gotcha.
into.
All right,
All
so
right.
next
Why not?
is Xander Cobwood.
So I'm going to use my action to disengage. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then bonus action.
Put yourself in a
Uh,
square. Put yourself in a square. Put yourself
Am I
in a
not?
square. You're not in a square. You're on a line.
Maybe.
Up or
There you
down.
go.
There you
Perfect.
Yeah, I got it, Cassie. Thanks.
All right, so what are you doing, sir?
So then bonus action going to inspire dude. And just play a little ditty. Do, 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 do.
Dude, for some reason,
I
that's
am so
amazingly
fucking
inspiring.
inspired.
Oh my god.
So you get a D8.
And is
inspiration
that
dice.
your entire action then, Mr. Cobwood?
That's gonna be my turn.
All right. We gotta skip Bastion. All right, so next is the Air Elemental. Once again, dude, you are inside the Air Elemental. You are inside a whirlwind of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make me a DC 13 Strength saving throw.
Which I have advantage on now.
Yes, you do.
It's,
Odds are you're gonna stay right where you're at.
You said athletics or strength?
Strength.
Strength saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Got it.
Hiya.
Which I have resistance to bludgeoning damage.
Whoa.
Yes, you do.
It's
So you're going to take, it's normally 3d8. Oh, I can't do that though. I'm just going to roll it. That way it doesn't apply it to you, because otherwise it'll apply it to you. And then you're going to, because you're going to subtract it basically, you're going to have it twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so the total is 12. So you're going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh no, he gave it to Powder though.
Oh shit, I'll put it back on Powder. Did I kill Powder by accident?
fuck you in particular.
I hate you, Powder.
So I take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, you said?
Yes.
Suck it.
I'm nowhere near him.
Suck
All
it.
right.
That's what you get for being an empath.
All right.
All right.
And
then on its turn. Hey,
that wasn't his turn.
Well, that's his action, not his turn.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I mean, that happens when you're inside of it.
Got it. Makes sense.
All right. So it's going to, it raises up a huge invisible fist and attempts to slam the living shit out of Dude.
It gets advantage because I was reckless.
Oh, that's right. It does get advantage. You are so honest.
I try.
Dude, shut up.
Dude,
18
shut
hits.
up.
18. Where's my AC? Yeah, it hits.
Yep, it does. And then it's going to do
You're not targeting
17
him.
points of bludgeoning damage, but
Are you targeting me?
yes, I did target you, damn it. But you're going to resist that.
Yeah.
I think you have to like clear the
So you're gonna
targets
get
first.
8.
I did I cleared his targets. I swear I did.
Oh, well.
So you're gonna
Drag
take
on new target.
8 damage.
There it goes. Yeah, you're going to take 8 damage, sir.
Damn it.
There you
All
go.
right, so I'm 13. So that's 21 points of damage so far.
Here you go. All right, so, and that is the elemental's turn. Well, actually, he's going to do this as well.
Of course.
So, on the next person is Dude.
Would you say that I'm inspired by Mr. Miyagi's hot bod?
You can be.
Oh, wait, I'm already inspired. Would you say I have advantage because of Mr. Miyagi's hot bod?
I would say that if you want to recklessly attack, you can have advantage.
Shit. I was like, sure. Wait a minute. All right, that's fine. I'll just take my normal attack.
I can change him to Bruce Lee if you're more turned on by that.
I mean, it wouldn't make any difference. I've
right.
seen Bruce Lee's movies. Oh, there it is. Actions. Got it. All right. Advantage, reckless attacking again.
You got it.
25.
Definitely hit.
Suck it.
Roll the damage.
I'm doing it.
It is very hard to determine if you're really doing anything to this thing. You feel some resistance, but your weapon seems to just pass through it.
Pass right through, right?
Yep. All right, you doing anything else, sir?
No.
All right. Joey, you're up.
Yo. I was going to do mass healing word.
That is a range of what?
60 feet.
So everyone within 60 feet of Joey that she can see, which I think is everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Can I get everybody?
Let me see. Where are you? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, he's within 50 feet of you.
Woohoo!
And if you want to, you can heal the elemental too.
No.
No.
All right. So can you target all your friendlies?
You don't have to target me because I haven't taken any damage.
So target everyone but Powder. And then cast it.
Okay.
And just be sure you clear your targets next time. You haven't targeted anyone yet, baby.
Well, I just cleared a target.
Oh, gotcha,
actually.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Use a little flag to target friendly units.
Okay.
And then you should be able to click on everybody.
Everybody.
Did it automatically supply you with everybody?
What?
It gave you everybody. Let me do. You gotta. I think you gotta remove one because you can't. I don't think you can target you. Can you?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then you can cast it on everybody. So feel free to cast. It's gonna cast on Powder, but it doesn't matter. He's not gonna get healed because you can heal up to 6 targets with it. So.
Okay.
Cool.
So.
Nice.
Everyone gets back 6.
I will take it.
I think you automatically
Woo!
took it.
Yeah, it
I
already
did.
took it off.
I did.
I love
And-
it.
All right, and don't forget to clear your targets afterwards, baby, so you don't accidentally hit them all with your next spell.
Yeah.
All right, so now that is your action. You have your bonus action to command your hammer to hit, so target the elemental. So now you're gonna hit the target mode and click the elemental.
Didn't I just
There
do
you
that?
go, you got
Yep.
it. And then go ahead and
Okay.
roll the attack for the spiritual weapon. Drag it and drop it in the tray.
Okay, that didn't work. Why does it keep... I keep dropping it in the tray and it's going way out.
You're not reaching the tray.
Yeah, you have to put it like a direct. There we go.
There you go.
Hey.
Nice.
All right, I do believe that
hits.
missed actually, did it?
It
No, it
hits.
hit.
Does it hit?
Now drag that
Okay.
damage like I showed you into the tray,
Dulce hate.
Yeah.
and that's
Take
11
it.
more
There you
points of
go.
damage.
Oh shit.
Nice.
It's heavily damaged.
It seems
Go,
to be
Mr.
dissipating and
Miyagi.
losing a lot of its cohesion now, but it's still a whirling wind of nightmare. Joey, are you gonna move?
I don't see that's necessary.
You got it. You're standing exactly where you are. So that is the end of Joey's turn. We are now into Powder. I love
Alrighty.
it how this thing moves the camera. And
So, Powder is going to take his bonus action and try to shoot his force ballista right into its chest.
right into its. Well, it doesn't really have a chest, but
Wherever
Target
I
huge.
imagine a heart would be.
there you go. All right,
Don't
so go
destroy
ahead
the
and
heart.
roll your attack.
And so this is the one that I just have to roll the d20, and I forgot that all my stuff is +8 right now because I did the infusion.
Oh yeah.
So,
So
It wouldn't have mattered last turn, but
Do you haven't targeted?
nope.
Well, you can just roll the
Yeah,
attack.
it is.
If you haven't targeted that way, you can
Alright.
target him with the damage.
It was targeted.
It was targeted. Oh, okay, yeah. So I accidentally rolled it out of the tray. So, oh damn it. Oh yeah, +8.
Negative.
There we go.
That hits.
But you got to target it again.
Now you got to target it again. That's my bad.
Whoops. It's okay. Target air elemental. Is it targeted?
Yeah.
Nope.
Now you just roll
Yeah, it is.
damage.
Yeah, it is. Now you roll the damages. Is.
And the damage is I believe it's
Itch.
2d10. I always have to double check this the first time I do it. Force Ballista. It is 2d8. I always think it's 2d8, but it's 2d8. Oh, nope. Don't count that.
Crap.
Did you just cast Mass Healing Word again?
I was trying to read it and it
didn't do anything, I don't think.
2d8.
It didn't cast.
Is there any bonuses to that damage, Powder?
Nope, just 8.
So that is... Alright, I took the damage off. Are you doing anything else, moving anywhere else, Powder?
I have an action still. That was my bonus action.
Gotcha. What's your action?
My action will be to cast Firebolt at it in the same manner.
Same manner.
So actions, go down to Firebolt. Come on, give me that menu. Yeah, +8. I still haven't targeted, right? Yes.
Yep.
Oh, that's a nat
That
1.
misses. Automatic miss. Alright.
Whale hail.
That's my turn.
You're 5th level now, right?
Yeah.
Are you up to 2 bolts on Firebolt?
Is that? It's not separate bolts. It would just be more damage, but I think so. Am I?
I don't think it's. I don't know because I don't think it's like a Force Blast or
No,
it's not Eldritch Blast. It's not. It's one roll.
Correct.
But it is 2d10 now. Our cantrips did go up. That's awesome. I didn't even realize that.
Yep.
Sick.
No problem. Are you
Really wish
moving
I
it
was
on
hit.
Powder?
Do I have inspiration or anything I could spend? No.
No, at
Okay.
this point.
No, I'm not moving.
All right. So now over to Astrid.
Astrid. Woo.
Okay. I'm in this thing again. Which I don't like. I know. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna use it. I think I have to use a key point to do it, but I gotta use a key point to bonus action disengage. Can my fucking thing work to just for like 5 fucking
Do you
seconds?
have to disengage if you just leave its area?
I don't have to, but it's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Well, right, but if you just leave the inside of its parameters, do you have to use it? Like if you're just going.
No.
I
So
think
if I were to only go here, yeah. That's
okay, but if
fine.
you're trying to
if I
leave
wanted
5 feet away from it,
yeah, if I want to get a little bit of space and just blast it, which is kind of what I was
got it.
So anyways, I started blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting. So yeah, so I'm gonna
Literally powder.
back up this way, and
boy.
I'm gonna throw another radiant sunbolt at it.
All right.
Yes.
Fuck this guy.
Yes, let's piss it off and bring it over here.
Yeah. Well, you just better get ready to. Hey.
21
Nice.
definitely hits. And then you're gonna roll
I'm rolling the quarterstaff
Yeah,
because
no, it
it
makes
gives
sense.
me the right die.
But what's the total damage? Is 10.
10.
It's 10
So
and
I
it's
gotta
radiant
add-
damage.
I gotta add 5 more onto his damage because otherwise it won't add it right.
Yeah.
All
Nice
right.
damage.
So
Hell yeah.
yeah,
Hell
he is that. This thing is looking really wispy. So Astrid, is that all you're doing this turn?
Yeah, that was my bonus action. I moved a little.
Got
I don't
got
want to move anymore.
Xander.
All right, fantastic. So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Why
You
are
don't wanna be
guys
next
moving
to me?
around?
You don't
No,
want to be next
absolutely
to
not.
me?
Absolutely not. No. That sounds like a terrible idea.
I just fucking blasted it with some energy. You don't want to be right next to me?
All right.
Why is everyone so widely spaced apart now? I don't get it.
I
it's-
wonder.
So I think what I'm going to do
Uh-huh.
is
Mexican.
What?
I'm gonna cast. Why not? I have it targeted, I believe. Yep. All right. Cast. Oh. Well, shit. Oh wait,
That's
hold
not
on.
how you do it. You do the
Yeah,
little
yeah,
d20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. It's the little thing drop down
This-
and then cast.
Ta-da!
All right.
Uh-oh.
Aha, it failed.
Yes, it did.
Ugh.
Roll that
So
damage.
Yep. And then I think the next attack it does is at
Disadvantage.
yes. So it takes 3. Oh shit! I didn't roll the damage part, but it's 3 damage.
Just 3 damage. I can
Yep.
have that on.
Thanks, sir.
You got it. All right.
And bonus action, inspire Astrid.
Astrid is inspired.
This.
He's doing a little Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny for you.
I love it. Love it so much.
All right. So next we're back out at the top of the round. What was that?
All right, here we go.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Got it. I didn't know
What?
that. Why does it do that?
What's happening?
Some shit.
Apparently, hang on 1 second. I'm looking for something real fast. So let's go ahead and do this. I wonder if it's going to work. And you successfully saved again, dude.
Nice.
So you're going to take half of this. Well, actually, you're raging, so you're going to take a quarter of it. Let me see something real quick. Okay, so you're going to have to add some back on because I was going to see if it's still not applying your resistances. So you need to add 5 points back on. So go down to 15 damage.
Oh, 15? I had, it showed, oh, okay, got it.
Yep.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Oh, no. It was at 25. I moved it to 20, and then you saw 20, so you thought it was 15, but I'm at 20 damage right now.
All right. Got it. So that was on its whirlwind attack, and then it is now time for it to beat the crap out of dude.
Let's do it. Come on.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And the first attack hits.
Twist it.
You don't have it targeted.
Oh,
Twist it.
I thought I did have him targeted. Oh, I don't have him targeted. All right. So what was the damage on that? 21 points of damage. Oh my god! I rolled max damage.
Oh.
This is fine.
It's only 10.
It's
Gross.
only
Yeah.
It's only 21
Gross,
points
though.
of damage.
Still gross.
It's-
Still gross.
It's,
At least it's on the barbarian.
yeah, at least it's where it needs to be.
Yeah,
All right,
Yeah.
exactly.
so dude, you take 10 points of damage. I'll take it off.
Yeah,
10 points.
tank.
So you're at 30 hit points of damage. You're actually hurt, dude.
Yeah. I'm in a bad spot.
Yep. So
Fine. It's
and
fine.
That's its attack. Joey, you're up. Or dude, you're up. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Skipping a dude.
well, hold on a minute. Okay. Well, with that being said, I'm going to move still within range, so I don't
Yes,
have to
you're
do
still in the
the
leg.
doobly doo. I'm gonna sit right here to sexy Mr. Miyagi, and I'm going to throw another reckless attack against him, I guess.
All right. Oh, I forgot to roll advantage on his attack.
Wow. You want to roll again? We can do it.
I'm just
See if you get a critical.
I'm just gonna roll a 20 and see if I get a 20.
Okay.
Wait,
I did.
was that the first person that he had attacked?
Oh,
with
no, yeah,
since
technically
vicious
he would
get
mockery?
disadvantage.
Oh, so it would have straight
So
up
it
So
would
it
just
would
be
have been a
straight,
straight
yeah.
roll.
And never mind.
Yeah.
That
Look
works.
at-
Hey, I'm
She did
paying
it.
attention, you guys.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
17
17.
hits.
All right. I'll take it.
Please be proud of me.
The 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fuck, he's really hurt. Action surge. I'm gonna do it.
Second wind.
Do
Yeah,
it.
another. Oh, can I do another reckless attack? I think I
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
Yeah, I
all of
think
your attacks are reckless.
Yeah, if you choose to do reckless, I think at the beginning
It's
of
like
the
a-
turn,
it's-
then it's
it's
like it's
not
for
like a
every
bonus action.
attack.
No, it's for every
Correct.
attack. All your attacks are reckless.
Let's do it. Come on. Oh, damn! I was hoping for that
24
critical, but
hits.
I'll take it. Come on, baby. Oh, it's still alive. God damn it.
Still alive. All right. Is that your entire turn, dude?
Fucking yeah.
All right.
Fucking yeah.
Joey, you're up.
All right, leave this one to the professionals. All right, Joey. She's just gonna be like, all right, hold on, let me just heal you guys, and then let me just kill this thing.
Oh, I
real
thought
quick."
Xander was saying that. I was like, you're gonna get punched again.
Oh no!
Gonna
Joey,
get punched again.
Joey and Mr. Miyagi is the professionals.
Oh yeah, Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah. Mr. Miyagi with the whack-a-mole mallet.
You cast mass healing word again?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yep.
But she only cast it on Xander Cobwood on accident.
No, she got everyone targeted.
No, it worked on all of us.
No, wow. I didn't.
It
I'm
does
dumb.
it to everybody individually.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
It loaded
And
weird.
then clear your targets and then target the elemental for your Mr. Miyagi can whack him.
Hell yeah. She's about to just beat the shit
Clear
out of this thing
targets.
single-handedly.
Target.
Like, what do I need the party
Hell yeah.
for?
Target the other. There. Perfect.
Nice.
Target.
The target of my target.
I
Keep the
just
target of your target.
the greatest part about that was all I hear is Ray's voice whispering.
Oh.
And unfortunately, that misses. Oh, that's all right. Are you staying there,
She's
Joey?
just doing it so we can look good, you know.
All right, Powder.
All right. So, Powder will take his bonus action and fire his Eldritch Cannon. So let's type that in right there. Okay. Oh, wait, let me target first. Oh,
You're
don't
targeted.
actually.
You're targeted.
Okay, cool. I think that'll hit.
A little bit.
Well, it says you're targeted, but I didn't target.
It's because I'm not doing like an attack.
Oh,
Yep.
gotcha.
Let me clear my targets just in case and see if this will work. Am I targeting the air elemental? Is it showing me
Yep.
targeting the air
It
elemental?
shows you target the elemental. But the biggest thing is you have to roll damage from a source of damage, otherwise it's not going to take it off.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's 9 points, so I'll take that off.
9 points of force damage.
Force damage, 9. So that's 84. All right. Man, this thing is barely cohesive. What are you doing now, Powder?
Question, can we see its heart?
No, you
anything?
don't see anything that resembles a heart. There's just a bunch of swirling debris.
Oh, I didn't count that.
Because you have to roll it in the box.
Nice.
Here we go.
Firebolt hits.
All right, so and then I'll roll this, and then I'll roll the D8 separately. Oh wait, is it gonna do the
That's
2?
not enough hearts, Disco.
What's that?
Oh, snap.
And
And plus a D8 too. Why is it targeting that? So
It's overkill.
plus 1.
so the elemental loses all cohesion, dissipates, and all the wind just dies down and disappears. All that debris that was floating around inside of it just falls to the ground. But you don't see anything that resembles a heart.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Are we out of combat now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Let me clear targets. I'm gonna go over here to where the what's it called, to where I saw the little rune, basically,
Uh-huh.
on the wall.
The glyph?
Yeah, and there was no magic coming off of it, correct?
No. All the magic was
Okay.
coming from downstairs.
Okay. Can I try and like rub my hand on it or like pull it out or something
Absolutely.
like that?
You can rub
Yeah.
your hand on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna like rub my hand on it and like try and like it's on a brick, correct?
Yes.
Can I pull the brick out
It'll take you a while, but yes.
so I can just
Um,
like kind of wiggle it out?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
using your
While
dagger.
he's doing that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna try and I don't know, take this thing out. It seems important. You guys, I guess, look downstairs or what have you? I mean,
We'll figure it out. It didn't drop a heart, so this is obviously a puzzle of some sort.
Anyone
Before we
with
do
arcane,
anything-
anyone with arcane train, give me an insight roll.
Okay, I can do
the
that.
arcane train.
Not
Said
me.
insight.
Yes.
Ooh boy,
I'm proficient in that too. Cool.
that's nice.
There we go.
Woo. Hey, that wasn't terrible.
So
Oh wait, no, that wasn't mine.
that wasn't mine. Yours wasn't terrible. Oh, it was Joey's.
Yeah, I was like weird.
Also, Xander, I don't know if you know this, but your webcam is doing some crazy stuff right now on stream.
Yeah.
You're going all disco pulsy.
You're like, you're like super pixelated. And
You cast a blur on
He's
yourself.
probably having internet issues at this right for some reason. All right, so Joey and Powder.
it's not my fault this time.
It's not your fault. If this thing
Can't get
is
blamed.
being summoned by that circle, one thing, and Powder, you know this very intimately from your research into empowering elemental damage and weapons. The elementals are creatures. They're just not from this plane. So if this thing is summoning an elemental somehow, then the essence of the elemental, some portion of the elemental is being used in the summons. So that means that it's probably tied back down to that summoning circle.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's anything that would be able, because if you kill an elemental on this plane, it gets released back to its plane. So tomorrow night at dusk, this thing will just be summoned again.
I'm just whittling away, taking the brick out. Just
Yep.
So
whatever, if there's anything that would tie to this elemental and allow you to resummon it over and over again, it would be incorporated into the summoning circle.
okay, so what Powder is inferring from that information is that like the circle is the heart.
Or the
Kind
circle
of.
is,
Or-
something is to do with the circle.
I
you
relay
relay
this
that
information. I relay the information.
I'm gonna like, All right. Well,
Come
Because
down.
you
I
didn't
kinda-
see,
that's-
because his detect magic didn't
We
detect
got a
anything
brick.
on the brick.
yeah.
Only detected magic.
So
down
you
on the
relay
circle.
the
I got a
information to
rock.
Dude.
It's got to
Dude
do with the
understands.
circle.
Understands
the
that
brick.
the circle is like the complete circle is keeping like the consistent air elemental every dusk.
Does Powder
Is Dude
understand?
still raging? No.
If you, I'll let you stay raging, but unless you punch yourself or something to make yourself take damage, or you
No.
attack something, you're gonna lose your rage in the next 3 seconds.
Attacking something is actually quite on par with what I was thinking. I'd like to take my glaive out. It's a stone ground, right?
Well, down below in the basement, yeah. Here it's like cobbles.
I'd like to disrupt the circle.
You have to
Powder would try to
you have-
stop him.
You have to make for the basement.
Oh,
not
I'm
telling
sorry.
you. He's not telling
I
you he's
assumed
doing this,
that-
Powder. He's just walking
Yeah.
down
I
in the
assumed I
basement.
went down there with him.
Oh,
with
he hasn't
them,
gone
sorry.
down there.
No.
Oh yeah.
We didn't go down
I
there.
thought the
We're gonna
circle
go
was
down there.
downstairs.
It is downstairs.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'd do it.
You gotta run downstairs.
Yeah, and if Powder's trying to seize the rage in my eyes going downstairs, I mean, he could definitely try to make a dexterity check against me.
Yeah.
It
No,
would
no,
actually
no. I'm
be an
also
athletics
gonna.
check versus an athletics check because he's gonna try to. If he's gonna try and
We're,
stop you,
we're
that's a
both gonna
grapple.
try and stop him. Yeah.
Huh?
We're both. Gonna
I
try
would
and
just
stop
try to get ahead of him and try to like get underneath the
You're
circle,
3
like
feet tall.
yeah,
him.
Wait, this is
He
athletics?
can actually swing over your head and still hit it.
yeah,
If this is athletics, I technically have advantage.
You do.
yeah, because you're raging.
Well,
Powder rolled an
Uh,
8.
here we go. Where is athletics? There it is.
I say I was also gonna try and stop him. Like,
Ooh,
hey,
Gotcha. Then you would.
Yeah,
you
he
would,
got it.
Then you would be rolling an athletics roll as well, and you and Powder would average yours against dudes.
boy. All right. Damn it, I can't inspire myself. Okay. Boy.
I was gonna say if he
So,
if he got
17.
higher than me, I was gonna use his inspiration against him.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no.
That'd be
I'm
brilliant,
still,
actually.
I'm still inspired from him,
Yeah.
but it
Oh,
doesn't
come
matter, I
on.
guess.
I hit the wrong button.
I just go and I cleave. I find the outermost circle and I cleave the glaive into it just to kind of cross
Wait.
it.
Can I use the cutting words?
He has to roll an attack.
I mean,
Technically, I attacked the circle. It's all up to
it's
the
got an
DM's
AC.
discretion.
Don't worry about it. The circle has an AC.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And it has hit points. You just get advantage because it can't dodge or move. So,
Got it.
So you guys are chasing him down there because he basically blew past you. All you both were saying no. He's like unbridled fury in his eyes.
Yeah. I'm just raging.
So he's swinging down on the circle. I need you to make me an attack roll. You automatically have advantage.
I would say that I don't want to mess up my glaive against the hard stone. I'm going to take out one of my hand axes and hit it.
Okay.
It's still a +7, so.
Mm-hmm.
So advantage.
Mm-hmm.
The dupe. There we go.
aren't you getting a new glaive or something?
I'm not quite sure how that works out. I don't know if they're just upgrading or not. It's
So
22, so.
You hit.
Yeah.
Roll 1d6 damage.
1d6 plus 4.
Technically, we don't know what we're going to come across on the way home either.
Oh, Jesus
so.
Christ.
So, you're still attacking the thing, but that doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry.
So, that's okay.
Oh.
That's okay.
I was like, you killed it! You son of a gun!
It's really, really dead now.
I'm just making sure it fucking stays dead.
Well, it's like it says dying 1. I mean, I assume that means you made it fail a death save.
Death save,
Yeah,
yeah.
So, you
It would be
basically
2,
swing.
but it's fine.
The axe comes down. It hits the stone, and surprisingly, the stone is very resilient. And you do not break because remember I said that the lines that are glowing are actually carved into the stone. So you would need to chop down into the
Pretty
stone to be
deep,
able to
yeah.
break the lines.
Yeah, at this point, Powder would be like, dude, stop! Don't do that!
Yes, no.
Dude, stop.
What are you doing?
I know. This is exactly why I picked this name.
I fucking love it. I love it so much.
Dude, what the fuck?
Stop!
And Powder would try to
Dude, what
get
are you
in between
doing?
him and the stone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like throw himself like over the circle.
Oh, shit.
The circle's about 6 feet across.
Yes, no, I'm
I
also
think
there
you're talking
just
about,
like...
right where I'm hitting though.
Yeah, like his glaive isn't 6 feet across, so
No.
I would do the part that he's aiming at.
Yeah. I'm also over there like, dude, just give us a second.
Sorry.
Let
that
us
name's-
think about this.
Dude, are you going to let yourself come out of a rage, or are you going to keep on trying to hack at the stone?
I mean, Anthony wants to.
Remember,
I
they
think
changed
how about
What?
the process of rage. You can now
What's that?
still think and ration while
Oh.
raged.
Okay, well, I haven't played a barbarian since 3.5,
Mhm.
so I'm going to assume
3.5
that yes, I
used to
come
be
out of a
crazy.
rage.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll come out of a rage. Yes.
We might need to resummon the elemental. We might need to. I think I've got all kinds of theories here.
So what are you guys
Yes,
going to do
that-
now?
So,
Take the hand axe and just fasten it back
I
to
thought
my
of
chest belt.
something. Astrid would not know this, though. So.
I also would I know that since you told me that I know that if a air elemental gets summoned here and dies, it's just gonna get resummoned.
Mhm.
Would I know about how to permanently kill an air elemental? Because Evan knows.
Well,
You have to go to the elemental plane of air and find
Okay.
it and kill it.
So Powder would know that though.
Yeah.
With the roll I made, I think I got like a. I forgot what I got. I remember it was okay.
19
The
or
insight.
something?
I got a 20 for my insight.
Yes, you would
Oh.
know that. But it's not
Yeah.
from your insights, from your general knowledge of arcane.
Cool. Yeah, I
Um,
have proficiency in Arcana. So yeah. So I would explain that we might need to figure out a way to backtrack this portal and find the elemental back in its home plane and get its heart from
Question.
it.
If we were
Listen.
to summon it, then destroy the summoning circle,
it would still go back to the...
it would still go back. Okay,
Yep.
that's
Yes.
all I wanted to know. That's all I. That's it.
It's very obvious to you that the circle does not bind it within it. In
Mhm.
fact, it did not even appear in the circle,
Yeah.
which means that the circle not only summons it but gives it its task.
Mhm.
Just
You
gives
only
it its
you only
gateway.
uncovered a portion of the circle.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish uncovering
It would
the
take
circle.
all of you quite a bit of time to uncover it all. Like at least an hour.
Damn. I wish I was still raging. I would rage.
Rage
Clean.
clean it.
uncover.
Yeah.
Rage
Rage
scrub.
clean it.
All right, so you guys uncover it all.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you uncover it all, it is for those who use arcane magics, it is a masterwork. It is an intact summoning circle. It summons the beast, but the one thing you notice, and which usually is present in a summoning ritual like this, usually in a circle like this, there is the name of the creature is infused somewhere in the circle. You do see references to the elemental plane of air. You do see references to an elemental, but you do not see a name anywhere. And usually in the center of the circle, there is an open small circle where either the name is utilized or the components for the spell are placed. But instead of being a small circle, in the center of this circle, there is a round metal dome that seems to be almost infused into the rock. I mean, it only sticks up like 3 inches,
Mhm.
and it's only like 3 inches across.
Does it appear like there's a way we can pull it out?
You could try and pry it out of the stone. It seems.
I've got tools. I've got
We've
all
got a
kinds of
barbarian.
tools.
Yeah, barbarian.
I was like, I got this.
I got this.
All right.
Rawr!
All right. So here's my theory. It doesn't. So normally these would have a name, but it looks like whatever's binding it here is in this dome, and I think it might be this heart. You said how big was it?
About 3 inches.
3 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So like the circumference is 3 inches.
Yes.
Okay.
Worst comes to worst,
the
we bring
diameter
them,
is
oh.
3 inches.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Worst comes to worst, we bring them this. They tell them this isn't it. We come back and we try something else. But if not, this might be it.
Well, I think we're taking a huge risk here, but I don't see any other options. Dude, would you do the honors of ripping this shit out?
Ripping this shit out.
Take out the dagger. I do like some fucking dope shit with it and just wedge it right in between the stone and the metal
Mm-hmm.
and just try to pry it out.
All right. Give me a. It's not gonna really be athletics.
Straight strength we can do.
Give me a strength
I was
check.
gonna-
Strength check.
Strength check.
Could I kind of lever my dagger on the other side to help him with it?
I'll give him advantage on it.
Okay. I already picked up the dice, so I'm going to roll it twice.
Alright.
There's 1, 15.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is 23.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So basically, with both of you prying on the daggers, the metal dome kind of just slides out. It slides out with effort, but it slides out like on a seam, so it seems to come out. And once the dome comes out, there is a small popping noise, almost like an airtight seal being broken. And under the metal dome, laying on the surface of the stone, there is a very large single pearl that is pure, like insanely white.
Dude,
I'm gonna ask.
this is poetic, and I grab the other heart.
I'm just like I take one of my monogrammed handkerchiefs. I'm like, yeah, let's put this in there. Kind of wrap it around
Do
it.
you reach out and grab it, dude?
Oh wait, can I? I guess my hands can't even really fit in there. You said it was 3 inches wide.
No. It's a dome,
Uh-huh.
right? So when you pry
so
the
my
dome
hand can
up,
fit in.
it's a flat surface with a pearl just sitting on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's just sitting there on a platform.
Yep.
Got
It's the
it.
same level
So-
as the rest of the circle. Hey, Frumpkin.
Got it. Okay. He would pick it up.
You said you just grabbed it. So
Yeah,
when
he
you
would
reach
pick it
out
up.
and you touch the pearl,
Yeah. Here we go.
I need you to make me. They don't have that anymore, so you don't get that. You don't have that supernatural thing when you're a barbarian anymore, right?
Wait, what is it? Where you get advantage on deck saves that
Yeah.
you can see?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, that's a trap sense.
Do you have
Yeah.
that?
Danger
Or
sense.
danger,
Danger
sense. Yeah,
sense.
I have
Danger
it.
sense.
You
Yeah.
have
I have advantage.
So you're gonna do a
on-
dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Woo. Okay. Dexterity same. Oh, I have a plus
DC
one.
is 15.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
All
I'm
right.
so
Boy.
sorry, Xander.
All right. Oh, and so shit, I forgot. Well, never mind. I'll just roll this.
Oh boy.
Oh, there's
So you
4
take
of them.
15 points of lightning damage. As when you
Half.
grab the pearl, you get zapped.
Okay.
Electricity just flows through you to the point where your hand snaps back open, and the
Yeah.
pearl flies out of your hand and lands right back on the same spot it was. Rolls for a second and then comes centered right back on the platform.
Said 14, right?
15.
15?
Yeah.
So what, 8 damage since it's... Oh,
You're
wait,
not
I'm
raging
You're not
anymore.
raging.
Just kidding.
Nope.
And you, yep,
You're also
How is
not
dude
totally-
looking?
Not great.
not great. Ow, ow.
Immediately after that happens, Powder will run up with one of his cure wound needles and just stab it into his chest.
Stab him. roll the cure wounds.
Make sure it's
Will
cure
do.
wound,
Scale
not
of-
ketamine.
Yeah.
Shut up! I knew that was coming. I was like, I saw your face, and I was just
I
like,
saw your
face too. I was like, no,
Straight up
another
ketamine.
ketamine joke.
Oh, I gotta hit target friendly.
Best joke ever.
Do. Gotta go to my spells. Gotta go to cure wounds.
You're-
Gotta click on here.
Are you supposed
There
to
you
be
go, there's a-
targeting? Because it shows Astrid and Joey.
Oh,
and
no.
Yeah, we targeted the whole party.
Literally almost everybody except for me. Oh wait, no, literally everybody except for me.
I clicked you, so it must have unclicked you. So
Yeah,
everyone
that's
take
what I
that away.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! What was it?
You'd get 6.
When
You'd
you hit
get
target-
six.
when you hit
just
target
give yourself
friendly.
6.
All
6
right.
more damage. So
48 now. Yeah.
got it. I
Still
got
not
it.
great. Oh wait, no.
And then I'll go try to pick it up.
Okay.
Mm.
You reach out and pick it up.
Yep, I got full hit points and a decent dex grave.
All right. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Let's do it.
DC 15.
All right, saves. Nope.
Wow.
Boy.
17 points of electrocution damage, sir.
Ah, can't stop.
So like as like I'm assuming he's gonna kind of do the same thing where it's gonna like shoot up and then fall
Yeah.
down.
Yep.
I want to try and hit it with my handkerchief, like not
Alright.
touching it.
Get
Yeah,
off.
but like coast it around and like pick it up
Let's-
in my handkerchief.
Let's do this as a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Okay. Usually I am proficient in that, but this one I'm not. Cool. Let's try this. All right.
If you only knew
Not
a
bad.
rogue.
Hey.
Not bad. That's good. So you basically managed
Yeah,
to
if
scoop it
only
with
we
your
had a
hand-
rogue here.
You made scoop it with your handkerchief. It falls out and rolls across the floor,
Mhm.
but it does not jump back into the onto the platform portion.
Mm-hmm. All right. So here's what I would like to do. Powder, do you have a bag of holding? You have a bag of holding, right?
I don't have a bag of holding on me right now, but I have an empty bag that will become a bag of holding tomorrow.
But there's nothing in the bag, correct?
Nope, there's nothing in it right now. All my scrap is all like spread out amongst my shit.
Fantastic. I would like to
Rage?
without touching.
Rage?
That's my other character.
Okay.
So
Should
I
we
don't-
just scoop it in there? Just
Yeah.
I'll hold the bag open and you just
I'm gonna
kind of
I'm gonna
roll
guide
it
it
in
with
there,
my I'm gonna guide it with my handkerchief.
Got
Not
it.
touching
and I'll
it.
hold the bag open and not touch it and just like
After
you
a
know,
few minutes,
you know when you're
manage
doing
to
yard work.
roll the pearl into the bag, and you only take 30 points of electrocution damage from accidentally touching it.
Oh,
I'm just
Lord.
kidding. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
not dead.
I'm not dead.
I'm not dead.
But you managed
was
to
like,
get
I'm
the no, you
down.
managed to get the pearl in the bag, and you don't see that. You think you don't touch the pearl incidentally.
Okay, all right, let me just take 10 more minutes. I'm gonna ritually cast detect magic. Is the circle still glowing?
No, it is not inert. It is not magically irradiating anything anymore.
Beautiful. But that pearl is.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, fantastic. Well, everyone, I think we did it. We
Powder's hair is standing on end, and he says, "Job well done."
I would like to use this
get
time
back.
to use a second win because
well, I don't think we're going anywhere because it's nighttime. We should probably hunker down
fuck,
here
yeah.
in this basement.
oh, are we sleeping here?
We
Yeah, I
might
guess
as well.
It's a
I'm
half
definitely
day's
taking
walk
second
back.
wins.
Yeah.
Well,
by the
before
time-
we go to sleep, Powder stabs dude again and heals him one more time.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Just
stab
try-
you one more time to heal you.
Evan,
It hurts
just
so
try
good.
targeting dude. This Anthony. Try
Yeah, that's what I'm
targeting
gonna
him.
do. So let's clear targets first. Let's click that like 1,000 times.
Click it
1,000
so many times.
Do the unbridled.
Yeah, it works.
Just-
Pretty
Yeah,
sick.
Just target mode. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was
Yay,
better.
It worked.
Nice.
It's
All right.
better.
So for the single targets, you have to click and then cast.
Uh-huh.
Works.
If
He
you hit
works. He
target,
works.
If you hit target friendly, it targets all friendlies.
All friendlies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which works for like Jessica's spell, but for the individual heals, you gotta target the individual people. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that we can go ahead and wrap things up for the evening because we're way over
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm still gonna
That
roll my
was
second
good
win
stuff.
just if we're going to sleep here. I'm gonna use it. I might as well use it.
Gotcha.
Right.
Just in case something comes in the night.
And second win
In
costs
the
you hit dice, right?
nights, in the
Oh my gosh.
nights.
Yeah, you roll 1d10 plus your fighter level.
Well, I was gonna say
It
if
doesn't
you
cost a
all-
hit dice, no.
It doesn't cost a hit dice.
No, it
No.
just
Oh,
you
good.
can just do it once per short rest.
Yeah.
Fighter ability.
So
Although you
5.
do have, hit dice that you can use.
Well, I was gonna say once you hit the 1 hour mark, you can use your hit dice, and then if you do manage to get a long rest out of it, then you can get all your hit dice and back and everything like that.
This was more of I don't want to be super wounded at the beginning of next session.
Yeah,
Just-
very
just in
wounded.
case we don't get our long rest.
Gotcha. All right, so we will go and wrap things up for the evening. Thank you guys very much for allowing me to entertain you with an air elemental fight. It was very fun. I had a good time. I thought that air elemental was going to be decently challenging. It could. I forgot one thing, but
Dude.
it would have made the elemental probably fuck you up pretty bad.
Oh
Air
no, I
elementals
don't want that.
Air elementals get multi-attack.
Oh no.
This is
We should have gotten wonked on.
Yeah.
But this wasn't meant to be a super hard thing. It was meant to be hard and threatening, not like I'm going to TPK.
I'm going
right,
to
right, right.
murder
So,
you.
man,
lowering
whenever
it
he,
down
like, jumped in the middle of us and just like, hey, what's up, guys? Here's 20 points of damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice
that
to
was
meet you.
brilliant. That was brilliant. All right, but anyway, thank you guys very much for staying up with us tonight. We know we went a little bit past time. We really apologize for that. We hope you enjoyed the fight. And next week, we're going to be taking on the ideas, getting the ideas from the players and sitting down with their crafters, and they are going to be looking at tailoring custom items. This is something that I've been meaning to put into a campaign forever. I've done it a couple of times in tests, but this is the first time I've ever been able to actually run it, and this is where we're going to have items that are going to level up with the characters.
Ooh,
They're going to
baby.
gain powers
So
and
exciting.
abilities
I'm
as the
so
characters gain
excited.
powers and abilities, and the powers and abilities they manifest are going to be caused by story elements. Like if whoever finished off the air elemental, if they had done it with their signature weapon and it had been and everything like that, then it might have unlocked some new ability in the signature weapon.
Well,
based
yeah.
around that event. So this is going to be something we're going to try. I'm going to be documenting out and putting on the website to try and get rules out for it. It's going to be a little bit hard to do rules exactly for it. It's going to be a lot to be interpreted by the DM and to make it appropriate at the time. But it is something that I've always wanted to say is because we've always seen like Conan's Atlantean sword and Excalibur and all these other legendary items that were sometimes more legendary than the actual wielders. And so, this is kind of thing I wanted to try, an element I always wanted to try and put into a game somehow. And finding an item, and it always seemed to me kind of wrong to find an item like your +1 sword, and then like 6 levels later, just toss it because you got something better. I mean, it just, that always seemed kind of like, but it was, it's supposed to have some stuff to it. So, anyway, hopefully this will be that, and it'll work out fine, and everything will be amazing, and you guys will enjoy watching them grow and their items grow with them. So, in the meantime, once again, we have the Race to 8K. Go like the page, follow the page, and share the post. We have the Twitch contest, 2 of them. Make sure you sub before this Saturday to be entered to win the D&D core book set. And these are different. We forgot to say it. These have the metallic shiny covers. They're not actually metal. They're just metallicized, so they're shiny and silvery, and they look different than other D&D books, so you will always be able to tell your set of books at the game store because they will look different from everyone else's. So that's going to be given away to 1 subscriber on the 5th of September, which is this Saturday.
This Saturday.
On our Dinner Conversation show, and it starts at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Also, related to Twitch, we're trying to get the 200 follows. Once we get the 200 follows, we're going to be giving away that set of minis that's been scrolling through right now. That barroom set right there, we're giving away the whole thing. It's already printed out. It's already curing up. It's already ready to go. When we hit 200 followers on Twitch, we're giving it away to 1 random follower from Twitch. So make sure you follow us on Twitch. Hopefully
Tell
you
your
like
friends.
hopefully you like and follow us on Facebook too, but I'm going to get rid of that portion of the prize because it's way too hard to say and remember. So, but yeah, follow us on Twitch. We will make sure you get put in the drawing for that prize. And once we hit 200, we're going to draw from it from our followers. Last thing we're doing right now is we're in Extra Life. Extra Life is an incredible charity. We want your help to raising funds for it. We set a goal of $2,000. We're already $700 and some in. We are looking to blow the $2,000 mark out of the water. We have tons of time, but we need you guys to keep donating when you can. Anyone can donate $5, $2, $1, whatever. If you can donate, do so. It's an amazing charity. It helps children. It helps children's hospitals. It is an incredible organization, and they do so much for kids. It's something we really believe in. So,
hey, Ray.
Please, yes.
Quick question. Where are we at on Extra Life right now? Out of 2,000?
725.
Next week on Eberron will be the 8th, which is also my birthday. If we get to 1,000 before then, whoever is the highest between now and then, donator, I will get a shirt with your face on it. And I will wear it at some point in the future after that day.
Yeah.
Once you get the shirt. Do we get to submit the picture of us?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Hell yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
How about this? We're at 700 right now.
725.
Yeah, whoever is between 700 to 1,000, whoever is the top donator, I will get a shirt with your face on it.
I already know who the top donator is currently.
It's you.
Nope.
Really?
Oh wait, no, I've now equaled the top donator. No, never mind. Sorry, I am the top donator because I keep on forgetting I donate everything. So I'm at $250.
Okay, if you could beat $250.
Jonathan or Philip?
I was gonna say, is it Philip?
No, it's me.
Besides you? Besides you.
Yeah.
Besides me,
you.
Let me look. Oh, I don't have extra.
I was gonna say I was pretty sure it's Philip then. After that.
All right. So.
Oh man, let's just all donate in Meg's name so we can just get one of her very sassy looks. We'll get
man,
him
that'd
to wear
be
one of her
good.
very sassy looks.
That's a good
That's
idea.
what you want. Yeah.
And
You
then
guys
he'll
can
wear it, and
donate
then
the
it'll end up
face.
in our merch. You know.
The biggest
Yeah.
problem
It's
is
an
I can't look
ongoing
at
merch thing.
anyone else's donations. I can only look at mine because we have a
Uh,
team. And
yeah,
so, but I have gotten $500 donated to me. I have,
Mhm.
and Jessica's gotten $200 donated under her name, and Meg has got $25 donated under her name. And so, right now, let me see if I go to Jessica's, I can see who's donated to hers.
Well, what we can do, if that makes it easier, what we can do is donate under Ray or Meg, and I'll make a shirt with either Ray or Meg's face on it.
Yeah.
Well, let's just take me out, and just say that
Okay.
anyone else
No,
who
no, no,
donates.
no. Your face is in there too.
My face is in there too.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay, let's see. That's Philip donated $100 that day, and if no, Madam Walrus
Uh-oh.
and Philip may be tied because I could have sworn Philip also donated another
I thought he.
$50 the other
Yeah,
day
I
to
thought he
match
donated
me.
it.
So
Yeah.
Madam Walrus and Philip are tied for second place because they both have $150 donated right now.
Oh, shit.
wow.
And if you
Yeah.
don't want your
Thank you,
face, you
Madam
can
Walrus.
always donate somebody else's. Like I'll get a picture, like I don't know, like Evan or
Meg.
Jesse's face on there, just like straight up, like all right here.
Yours is the face everyone knows. So, once again, Extra Life, donate, especially donate so we can make Anthony wear weird clothes.
Hell yeah.
I'm so about it. Yeah, absolutely.
Good
Let's
night,
do
yes,
it.
and
Yes.
and also make sure that we support our local stores, shop locally, do whatever you can. Order from them if they offer delivery. That's excellent. If not, do curbside service and make sure that we support our local community so they will be there for us when COVID is past and we will have a place to play, a place to meet people, and a place to get stuff where we will be able to keep our community thriving through all this horrible, horrible situation. Other than that, always, if you can, please stay home. It's the only way to stay safe. If you have to go out, like my daughter, or like anyone else has to go out, like Evan and and everyone else has to go out to go to work, wear a mask. It is not just to protect you; it's to protect everyone else around you as well. And no matter what, stay safe. We want you to come back and enjoy the show with us. We want you to come back and be part of our family. We always want you back with us because at dinner and a game, we will always save you a seat at the table. So, guys, thank you so much. Have a great night. We will see you all next time. I'm sleepy. I love
Me
you.
too.
Xander, high five.
Goodbye.